Yeah, man. Sí, señor.
Gracias por ser mi primo Santiago.
All right, man. Enough of that. Enough of that. Welcome to the flame. We're gonna talk about this. Shout out to IO. Scrolling up my articles, and what do I see? Interesting. We're gonna go into this topic today. Avni Yildirim, professional fighter out of Turkey, takes a devastating KO loss to pound for pound king Canelo Alvarez, where I guess he felt he gave his best effort. He flamed everyone who doubted his chances of beating Canelo. He flamed us early, and I flamed him back. I gave him the flame of shame for thinking it was something wrong with us, for believing he was going to get his ass blazed out quick. And that's what happened. I predicted. I was like, hey, I'm going to give him 3 rounds. He couldn't get off the stool and come into the 4th. And now there's multiple sources out there that state Joel Diaz has been receiving death threats from the fans of Avni Yildirim in Turkey because they truly believe that he did not put his best effort forward when it pertains to their fighter Avni. They feel he didn't give him the right game plan, and it's a setup. Where's brotherhood when you need him? It's a conspiracy. Saying Avni Yildirim got paid off by Canelo Alvarez to intentionally make sure that Avni Yildirim loses. That's the narrative. That's what the Turkey fans are stating. So let me give you guys the source here. The link is in the description to the source. But this kind of puts Canelo in the hot seat a little bit for those that's going to run with this. But we're just going to go through the article. We're going to go through it. Okay. I'll go through it real quick. It says, Yildirim's trainer bombarded with death threats over boxer's loss to Canelo Alvarez, which left him crying in the bathroom. Avni's trainer has been sent death threats following defeat to Canelo Alvarez, which left his fighter. Okay, they got 2 headlines of that. Says Diaz pulled out Yildirim before the 4th round against Canelo, having been dropped in the 3rd. And once again, this source is in the description. I will put it in the live chat when I'm done with it. Says Diaz, Mexican like Alvarez, was obscenely accused of throwing the fight in favor of the pound-for-pound king. And Yildirim's Turkish fans further turned on the cornerman, bombarding him with death threats. According to Diaz, quote, there are messages that I have from people in Turkey where they are telling me that they are going to kill me because I sold out Yildirim, that instead of improving him, I made him worse, that everything I did was worse. In fact, They are asking me how much Canelo paid me for putting my fighter in that position. They say, you are Mexican. Canelo is Mexican. And we know he paid you a few $1,000,000 to do that to Yildirim. I'm not selling myself so they can hurt a fighter. If the boxer wins and looks good, I win and I look good. So I wanted my fighter to shine. So people can say, what a fight this bastard gave and Joel trained him, but it is not my fault that the boxer did not pay attention because he did not do anything that we worked on in training camp. We're going to stop it right there. Okay? We're going to stop it right there. Let me put the link to this in the description for y'all. There's multiple sources out there. I just use this one. This is from the Sun. Okay? Want to drop this in the live chat. And then we will open it up. So, this is some harsh stuff, man. On Joel Diaz. Like, it's almost like it puts heat on the trainer to take on training someone from another country with the fear of the backlash if they don't perform well. Because Diaz got to pretty much throw the fighter under the bus saying, hey, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault he ain't listen. It's not my fault he didn't work on what we talked about in training camp. That's his fault. You want to threaten me, but he didn't listen to me, fool. You going to threaten me, Holmes? He got his ass whooped, Holmes. I trained him, Holmes. It's messed up, Holmes. That they want to go after Joel Diaz and say, you trying to keep it all in the culture, and you gave this man a bogus game plan to get blazed out in 3. Holla if you hear me. Let me see what's going on in the live chat. Dragon, what's up, Dragon Leg? Chin Smoke. What up, Toby? That nigga quit. Boo this man. Boo. I'm just saying. This is what's reporting out here. I can't make it up. But y'all's help. I need y'all's help with this. Is this true media or false media that this man, Joel Diaz, was Team Canelo? He took some M's on the side to set this man up, because that's what they out here saying in Turkey. That's some harsh accusations, man. My dog Trav in the chat. Yildirim ain't got no heart. Yikes. I mean, nobody on no planet believed this man was gonna beat Canelo. And now there is an outrage that he lost. Like, can you believe this? This man Diaz is getting threatened because they boy lost again. Like, he went from a loss to a loss. You don't go from a loss and then fight the big boss. That equals another loss. Man, shout out to Canelo getting the job done. He beat Avni ass, bro. Like, we knew this was going to happen. Yet and still. Just ignorance, man. It's just straight up ignorance, man. That this man, Diaz. But maybe some of y'all disagree. Maybe y'all feel like the setup. Maybe y'all feel it's a setup. You know? I don't think that. I just think that it was a tune-up And that's what you do to a tune-up. You get him out of there. No my style. I mean, there's not no conspiracy that this man got stopped by Canelo. Like that's not nothing nobody really gotta dig deep in on. Like, bro, this ain't no conspiracy. He just whooped Avni Yildirim ass. That's how I looked at it. But now Joel Diaz is under fire because he Mexican. People be racist, man. Straight up, man. People would just be flat out racist. Well, you Mexican, so I know he kicked you a few $1,000,000. Damn, racist motherfuckers. He did throw him under the bus though. When you get the essays get defensive, hold on, Holmes. Seriously, Holmes? He didn't listen to me, Holmes. He didn't listen. Right, Joel? He didn't listen, man. I can't believe in my mind that Joel gave him that game plan. It just looked like Avni was in there nervous and then had no business being in there with the King Canelo Alvarez. Like, bro, we knew what was gonna happen. I mean, did y'all not see the highlights when I put up with him and Donatello's son? Like, what y'all? Eubanks beat the hell out of this man. And y'all thought it wasn't gonna happen when he got in there with Canelo? Come on. Turkey fans, come on. Let's be real. Yildirim's family bet against him. Damn. Oh, man. What's up, actual? That's messed up. See? I'll defend Canelo when it's time to. I'll defend you, dog. I don't think I might think you low-key a piece of doo-doo, low-key, but you're not that bad. I don't think you will stoop that low and slip money to Joel Diaz. For him? No. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There got to be some real competition for him to really do that. Infiltration, training camp, promotions. It wasn't that kind of fight. Yeah. Like, how many people want to say, hey, I beat Canelo Alvarez? You know how many trainers wanted to say, man, I beat Floyd? Why would he? I mean, I get it. I mean, money is money, but this dude been in the game for a long time. He didn't been with Bradley. He didn't been with, who else this dude done been with? Quite a few people. Even on the women's side of boxing. So I don't think he broke. And he got a percentage of that payday anyway with Canelo. So come on now. You put your money on Billy? Billy Joe. What do you know? Psych. Playing games, bro. Playing games. He do be going for the underdogs, Dragon. Yeah, but that footage in the beginning, that was from Joel Diaz, man. He was doing this little solo. You know what I mean? This little solo and shit. He's like, hey, give me my wine, Holmes. Let's do this solo. Do your solo. What up, bro? He tuned up Yildirim and B flat out. It's getting ignorant. You know, this boxing stuff getting ignorant, bro. It's a trip, man. But you know, it also said in that same article that this man is afraid to go home. He ashamed to go back home to Turkey because he felt like, you know, he won't be received or something. Like, man, if you don't go back to the house and middle finger these people that's mad, bro, you got in there and got knocked out. None of these other people would well, you know, some of them Turkey dudes would have jumped in there with Canelo. No cap, but you know what I mean? You got your bread. Like, why is you worried about going back to Turkey anyway? Like, go to goddamn Dubai. What the fuck? Tell these niggas goodbye. I'm going to Dubai. See you on Thanksgiving. Turkey. You feel me? Visit them on Thanksgiving. Damn, that'd be messed up. They'll really just try to like press him when he get back home. Like, really? For real, man? You couldn't beat Canelo? He just like, look, man, you can't beat Canelo. If I was him, I'm like, look, none of y'all can't beat Canelo. Fuck y'all talking about? Y'all worried? Y'all mad I lost? Like, shit. I got M's. You niggas still broke. You broke ass niggas worried about me losing to Canelo. Shit, that was the most expensive ass whooping I ever got. I came up. Yeah. Canelo treated Yildirim the way he was supposed to treat Yildirim. He wouldn't have no business being in there. All y'all had to do was look up Yildirim's previous fights, do a little research on him, and you would realize that that man had no business being in there with Canelo. That was all horse shit, like my homie 1-2 Kid say. Had no reason for being in there. Okay. But that was just a, you know, whatever y'all want to call that. I mean, tune up, sparring match. And this guy used to spar Canelo. Like, if you did your research, you would know that too. Canelo used to spar this dude. So he just gave his sparring partner a payday. You know what I mean? It's nothing, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's how they move, man. Canelo. Right. Canelo's sparring partner, like nobody expected this to be anything serious. It was just, this is why he spent all that damn time in the dressing room and shit, just in the back. Cause he like, man, this shit gonna be quick as fuck. I might as well just chill back here and get a little bit more airtime and, you know, for the zone and whatever. Just milk this shit. Cause as soon as I get in there, I'm about to blaze this dude. He could have got him out of there and won. But he was like, man, this dude, this is stupid. You know, and he was so frustrated and mad, he went off on the Jake Paul fans and shit in the ring. Get the fuck out of here. He forgot he couldn't, he forgot he wasn't supposed to speak English on camera. Just out of nowhere. Like, damn. Like, damn, Canelo. Out of nowhere. We knew you was capping out here, but now, not just because you see Jake Paul's fans and shit in there. You was upset because you knew the backlash was gonna come from that stupid fight. And then you seen them YouTube dudes was creeping up. Like, see, the little stupid shit that go on in boxing, YouTube infiltrating it. Exhibition shit. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, what you mean? That's the level caliber fight you just fought. He like an exhibition level, YouTube level. It's all kind of YouTube niggas that can go in there and do what Avni did. What? Shit. Give me the paycheck, nigga. Nigga, for real, for real. But Canelo was got heated. Like, man, the fuck out of here. I was like, what do you know? When he get mad, he speak English. Get him mad. Get Canelo mad. He'll speak some English on your ass. He's speaking good, too. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, damn. Been practicing and shit. I want Canelo to shut me up about Demetrius Andrade smoke. the fights fans want to see. It's me again. They get scared and shit. Like, oh shit, where he at? It's me again. Like, oh shit. Be nervous and shit. Like, damn, it's just Demetrius Andre. Why y'all so scared? Straight up spook. He's a boring fighter. That's what Canelo said. He's a boring fighter. I'm like, oh, that's the new excuse out here. He's a boring fighter promotions, man. Like, damn. So people come up with all kind of creative ways to duck. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie, Canelo.
Listen. He's a hell of a fighter.
Still a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to this weirdo anyway, this guy Avni Yildirim, no disrespect, but everybody in America was like,
who the fuck is that guy?
We didn't even know who he's nobody.
Who the fuck is that?
He's nobody, buddy. So we have to have some serious conversations on some real competition. We got Lisa Bales up in here. It was hella clear, right? You don't need no damn interpreter. Get him mad. That's all. Hey, I mean, Canelo let everybody know how to get him mad. Hey, go in there with a Jake Paul shirt or some YouTube shit. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Out of nowhere. He's saying that like you should focus on the camera, the microphone, corner pocket, right side. Like, oh shit, get up out of here. This man. Heck yeah. On God. I mean, maybe they're just super casual out there and they just had no idea who Canelo was. Y'all think it was that? Maybe Turkey had no clue who the hell Canelo was. They probably was like, you know what, this is really gonna be a tune-up fight. This is gonna be a tune-up fight for Avni Yildirim, you know. And we want everybody to come out support the event because Avni is gonna rock. This guy is no threat at all. And when it's all said and done, your guy will have his hand raised with multiple belts. And he got blazed out in 3. Like, damn. It's a setup. The fix is it. Now Joel Diaz getting death threats, bro. Come on, man. That's messed up. We know you will. You be hating on Spence. Spence is a hell of a fighter, though. Shout out to Spence. He a hell of a fighter. He just, he be want to talk about farms and shit when you talk about Crawford. We're like, damn, man. Why Spence gotta do that, bro? He a cool nigga, man. Everything be going good. Until you talk about Crawford, you be like, shit. Did Derrick James come out of the corner? Hey, whatever you do, don't say nothing about the fight. Like, shit. All righty. Go on and work back on your farm then, guy. Scrap season. Promotions. Here's what it is, man. But Joel Diaz, man. Speaking of strap season, shit. This man. They are threatening this man's life out here. Turkey, trust me, with the medical, you don't want no smoke, okay? You don't want the smoke. But do your research. Okay, don't believe the hype. Because media, maybe that's what the media was saying out there in Turkey. Like, our king is coming to dethrone the American king and all of this. Maybe they hyped it up real, real crucial like out there. Maybe that's where the shit went south. Because when people is really, really excited and they really expect a victory and it don't be that, the reaction be crazy. Crazy. Hope it didn't do it around I hope the fight wasn't around like a turkey holiday or some shit, like something really important. And then he got blazed out. Like, you see how the black community reacted with Deontay Wilder and shit. Like, never mind, we get back on track. But maybe it was around a turkey holiday or some shit. And that's why they reacted like that. Like, you didn't humiliated us out here. We didn't do a party, bro. We didn't had all kind of shit cracking. All kind of stuff cracked off for you, bro. And your ass out here. And then this is probably what really, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably what really got Turkey mad, bro. The fans. Let me show you. This is probably what really when they seen this. Man. Hey, man. Here's what it is. Fuck it. This is what got Turkey fans mad.
El hombre más hombre que conocí. ¿Te acuerdas cuando vivías en la sierra? Que te metí en problemas, pero peleaba por ti.
Our king got knocked out. You out here sipping and singing. Threaten this man. Oh, man. All right, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Me acompañaron los gallos también. Mi compa Frankie también la perdió.
All right.
Pues el Chuve siguió y la perdimos.
No más. No más, mi amigo. No más. Okay. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, they probably got heated off some shit like that. They got in there wounded, and all the niggas are celebrating and shit, singing and sipping. I don't like that shit. Oh, we got some fights. Yeah, man, this weekend. Shout out to the boxing heads. Ronald, always on the JOB, promoting. Different sport world in Turkey. Dang. Yeah, man. He's been known for just getting his ass whooped, from what I knew. Just being real, bro. He wasn't known for beating nobody, just known for getting beat by known people. Actually, what's happening, bro?
Yo, what's good, man?
What's going on, dog? This nigga actual here, dog. Hold on. Wait a minute. Turn up, man. What's happening?
Ain't shit, man. What's going on, man? We back.
We back.
We back at it.
We back like chiroprac. You feel me? But yeah, man. What you feel about Diaz, man? Life-threatening promotions out here. They said he through the fight, man. He gave this man the wrong game plan. Maybe somebody spiked his water. I don't know. Conspiracies. What up, young
Spike.
Billy?
Well, he did a lot of things, man. Young Bill. What up, man?
All
Yes,
kind of crazy
we did.
stuff going on. So we can't rule out all possibilities of it might be that. Maybe it's water. So today is the trainer. Tomorrow might be he didn't have no heavy armor on or nothing. But he'll say it's blurred vision. Somebody put some in his contacts.
Yeah. Something like that. Maybe it's food, we ate we hydrated, you know what I'm saying? They ate, a little bit too many, gyros or whatever they eat, you know what I mean?
Right.
fucking lamb burgers and shit,
Right.
And yeah, man, he got full, it looked like he was stuffed, he didn't want to throw punches and stuff, and he was just looking like he's
Stuff like a turkey.
he
Man,
stuffed like a turkey, and he didn't want to throw no punches because he was probably holding his shit in,
damn.
holding his
Constipated.
ass.
Oh,
So he was clenching, it looked like he was clenching and holding on to dear life and of his intestinal fortitudes, and he didn't want to throw a shot, and he just got he got punching bagged up in there, So,
facts, bro. Smart,
you know
bro.
what? With that, I mean, I heard clear instructions from what I could remember watching the fight. I don't know about you, Black, but I heard some clear instructions. But
Yeah, well, I was doing live commentary, so I had the volume down. So if you said that means that you agree with Diaz then that he just wasn't listening. His ass wasn't listening.
maybe he had a food, like a food overdose. He was, he had a lot of food. He had a lot of good food, Like, damn, made
Yeah.
weight. I think it's, I'm about to get the Canelo milk. You know what I mean? I'm about to eat good. This is life changing money right here.
Mm-hmm.
Boom,
So
boom.
real quick, do you know anything about the culture of Turkey and when it pertains to boxing? How are they heavy into it? Is it just like is there a lot of I don't know a lot about the Turkey sports.
Yeah, all over the area. They have me into boxing, so just they got a lot of amateurs and stuff like that. They got some stars. They got some up and comers. I can't name right now off the top, but I didn't see the couple on AIBA, whatever, little amateur boxing international. So yeah, man, they got some good people out there. But Avni, man, I don't know, man. It just looked, last night, aside from other boxers out there, just Avni himself, he is, one of their biggest stars or whatever. And yeah, that looked horrendous, man. He did better work when he fought Eubanks Jr.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
He still got his ass beat, but at least he threw some fucking punches. You know what I'm saying?
he was able to land something.
He threw no punches, right? I didn't see any punches thrown by him.
Right. He was in that fight at not 1 point, not 1 second was he in that fight.
Anybody got some stats? Did he throw less than like 20 punches or some shit? I don't even know. I couldn't.
I think that would be accurate. Hey, so they saying in the chat, like, so Armando saying they were super hyped, so they made like a parade and some shit. So you think that that's what it was, that they really overhyped it and made a big deal for Avni Yildirim and the Turkey fans and believing that, damn, look at our king, he's about to go in there and be the greatest thing we didn't ever saw for our country, and then he just got slayed. Slater out of there. Saved by the bell. Never left the corner. Messed up. Now he wants some Mexican food. That's racist. We talk about Mexicans in this best. I want some Mexican food. Let me see. That's traitorous activity. Yildirim fans were pissed because they've been dancing in the streets for 2 weeks constantly. Like, damn, that's probably what it was. They didn't got them all hyped up. They didn't out there singing and drinking.
Because what Canelo was like the sweepstakes. It's like the sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, he got the fucking golden ticket. Fucking Canelo fight. It's life changing. You know what I'm saying? It's nowadays in boxing, you get the Canelo fight. It's on. And they was really, really hoping that he could bring it home, and they could celebrate, get some oily wrestlers going on, and have celebrations like that, because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Oily wrestlers and shit. That's the last time I seen some oily wrestlers about Turkey and shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. So Lisa said, yeah, he's huge in Turkey.
They're huge.
If he's huge in Turkey, golly, you can be. Never mind. I was gonna say something.
So I'm saying,
you can't have his record and be big in America. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be getting stopped like that and be big in America. They'd be like, okay, whatever.
Hey,
Like, what your name was again?
World champions, man, world champions. So he's at the world champion level. He fought the world champion Canelo, and he lost. You know, and hey, at least he went in there. You know, he got the golden ticket. At least he went. You know, he got the participation points. You know what I'm saying? So
You got the WBC ribbon or something. I'm sure. Participation ribbon and shit. You said they said Yildirim was crying. Yeah, he was crying, not in the car, but in the bathroom. He cried in the bathroom.
Right.
According to reports. That's according to his trainer. And his manager said that, you know what I mean? And then his manager got so drunk off the victory that Canelo got that he was like, you know what? I think if he was a little taller, he'd beat AJ. I was like, whoa, calm down, cowboy. Push your brakes, buddy.
Yeah. But like, was he crying because he lost like that, or was he crying because he could have at least threw some punches?
Well, I think out of shame, like he's saying that he's scared to go back home. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
they probably him up. They probably gonna fuck him up, man. They gonna fuck him up, man. They gonna beat the shit out of him. They fucking around, hit him with a fucking stone soccer ball. Like, matter of fact, go kick this stone soccer ball up this hill. Then you could go home. When you could kick the soccer ball up this fucking 2,000-yard hill all the way up, then you could go home. A stone soccer ball with no shoes. With no shoes. And the whole road is paved in broken glass. The whole road is paved in broken glass.
That's shady, fam.
Fuck, man, Turkey. Yo, that's how they get down, B. That's how they get down.
Hey, Turkey vicious like that, like, you know, when they get mad, they'll go there. Like, oh, for
that's
real?
The Middle East, man. That's the Middle East.
The Middle Beast.
Little beast.
Damn.
Yes, man. Hey, man.
Good luck, buddy. I mean, it's
Hey,
a pandemic.
Hey.
Honestly, going on. Oh, Danny. Oh, damn. He bringing flame to Spence. Jeez, told you this boy can't never get off the hook. Ever. He said if Spence isn't interested in fighting Crawford, then he should move up to 154. There's nobody else at 147 for him to fight. Well, they're gonna say Ugas. Ugas got the WBA. They're gonna say Pacquiao. And then they're gonna be slick and throw Keith Thurman back in there. They're gonna say rematch with Porter. You know, I got all kinds of fights. You know, I got all kinds of fights. I don't need Crawford. I don't need him. Why here? You know, I got a farm. I got acres. I got horses.
I got down, but I got back up.
You know, bounce out concrete, all that.
Man up.
Scrap season.
Scrap.
That's the first belt he won, the IBA. It's scrap season.
Back to back.
On God, you won't stop me, bro. On God. You lying ass. On God. You know. I am Boogeyman. I am Boogeyman. I'm chasing you. I'm chasing you. Nigga, tell that nigga stop talking on the side, bro. Tell that nigga be quiet. How about Spence move up first at Young Bill, and then T-Bud can clean up the entire 147 and meet. Oh, so now Ronald said they can meet at 54. Spence get out the way so Crawford can clean. I mean, they still not gonna fight him. Spence can go up. They're not gonna fight Crawford. What's that gonna do? He was the only one that we was looking at. Like, he'll get in there with Crawford, but when you're talking about farms and shit, we don't know at this point. Telling a champ to get to the back of the line, it's like, damn, we don't know at this point. He gonna take whatever we give him. We don't know at this point. Very lot of symptoms that show that fight not gonna get made. So that's it. Uh-oh. Who is it? Who is here? Someone arrived here. Let me see. Oh shit, 1-2 kid.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Eat pizza.
Damn. Shout out to Turkey, man. Eat pizza.
Yeah, man. We out here. Shout out to the Turkish.
Shady, bro. Look at this, man. They threaten this man life. They said it's conspiracies. This man got paid off.
The coach too, huh?
They said he got paid by Canelo to prepare this man for failure.
Damn. That's a damn shame. Well.
Oh, did he say that? I missed that part. Armando said they can't blame Diaz because Diaz said, I'll give you one more round. And Abby said, nope. Damn. No wonder he don't want to go home. He literally quit. It wasn't like the corner stopped it.
Yeah, he quit. He the one that quit.
Come on.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Turkish fans got to chill out. If your guy quit, don't blame it on him. Don't say it's some race. Don't get on some racist shit just because y'all guy quit. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? That ain't cool, bro. Can Yildirim understand Spanish or does Diaz speak Turkish? They got an interpreter or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they the same complexion and shit, but they totally speak two different languages.
Yeah, man. When you go out there in that ring, man, you gotta protect your gizzard. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out there just letting dudes hit up on you. Shit. Gotta punch back. You know what I'm saying? He was in there looking like a punching bag, man.
It was sparring. It was, yeah. He's one of like, I mean, it really looked like a sparring match, man.
It did, man.
Like a dude you throw in there after your 6th round. Like, okay, yeah, come on, get in there. Work. Give him some work. Oh, damn, Danny ain't letting up. He said Buzz already moved up. Spence never moved up. Damn. Let that man, he resting. He said, I'm going to rely. And that man, Marcus, he tried to say that with his chest. He said he going to relax on his farm. Let him relax on his farm. Shit.
I seen him turn down some beef, man. Y'all seen that shit?
Who?
Spence.
Turning down some beef.
Yeah, the dude with the salt dude. The dropped the salt on the beef. He did the beef for Spence, and he was like, nah, I don't want it.
What?
Yeah, he ain't eat the shit. You know what I'm talking about? That dude who be dapping up with the salt and shit. That does all the steaks and shit. The Spanish dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it a show or something?
You talking about the dude, he be wearing the shades and shit, right?
Yeah, and he dropped the salt on the shit all the time. Yeah, he was serving he was serving. I seen it on World Star. He was serving Spence, and Spence was like, nah, I ain't eating that.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, damn. Must have said butt on it.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah, he did. I said no.
Hey, he's like, nah.
Trav, you capping. He said that Mexican set up Yildirim.
Salt Bay, yeah.
How can you? All right, what you feel about Diaz's comments though? 1-2. He said, he's the one that didn't listen. He didn't do what I told him to do.
He probably shouldn't have said nothing. He probably should have just been like, yeah, just be like, whatever, man, because dude done paid him. He worked with the dude, whatever. Gotta have some type of loyalties to the motherfuckers you're working with. Can't throw the man under the bus immediately, even though the man wasn't listening. That's between y'all.
Hey, you know what? This ain't the first time a Mexican trainer been accused of conspiring and working with Canelo against his fighter, I mean.
Really?
Abel Sanchez. Y'all forgot that? Remember Triple
I
G?
don't remember that. What happened?
They was almost like they was trying to say that he was happy that Triple G lost because Canelo's a Mexican.
I don't know about that.
They was like he was too cool and being really, comfortable with the loss and shit, like, and not really going to bat for Triple G. I'm just saying that at that time that was what was being reported.
Yeah, but I seen the promotion for that shit. He was talking big shit to Canelo, man.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the aftermath. They was kind of shitting on Abel, but yeah, the build up to it, the promo, he was definitely shitting on him.
Yes, I don't know. I think that's just all hype. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't think these trainers is like that, you know.
Yeah, hell no.
Nah, I mean, shit. You working with a guy, whatever. You know what I mean? He look a little different than you give a fuck. Motherfucker, good fighter, he a good fight. You know what I mean? You doing your job. Do your motherfucking job. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Was that the name right there? Salt Bay?
Yeah, Salt Bay.
I never heard of that, bro. Never heard of that. Why is the Turkish not mad with the interpreter? He could have been paid to give Yildirim the wrong instructions. Damn. Right.
But the dude wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker wasn't listening, and he gave up, man. So he's shamed, man. He's shamed. He had a country on his back. You know?
Hell yeah. Now he got a flame on his back.
Yeah.
He go back home.
Now he concerned. Yeah. But I mean, didn't you do no fucking research on this motherfucker?
I don't think they did. I think they was just real casual and they was hyping it up saying like our king about to go in there and just destroy this American dude, whoever he is.
They thought that motherfucker was Mike Tyson or some shit. Like that's a turkey Mike Tyson. The fuck?
No, I just don't think they honestly don't think they knew who Canelo was. Like they didn't tell them the truth. Like, man. I think it was like on some shit like that.
Damn.
And they just thought it was just gonna be like a great event for their king and shit. He went in there and got blazed.
That motherfucker, they do no research.
None, bro. They outraged. Like, how the hell did this happen? Like, he was supposed to win.
Yeah, it's like
Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo been doing that shit for a minute. Like everybody knew that shit over there. They ain't look at the odds. What the fuck was they thinking? Nah, they ain't check the odds. Damn, no research. See y'all.
Man, that's what happens, man. When you don't do your research, people be all outraged and shit. But yeah, but they said somebody said in the chat that they had a party like parades and shit before the fight. So it was making a real big deal for this guy Avni. I'm like, man, y'all really made a big deal for that? Shit, man. Y'all could have just waited till after the result of the fight, and then just celebrated with him, like, your effort, your victory parade, or you had a nice effort. You did your best effort parade.
They probably just hyped that shit up in Turkey, the promoters and shit, just to get them to tune in.
Damn, bro.
Then at the end of that shit was like, gotcha, bitch.
That's what I think happened, bro.
Yeah, I think they just got him. They hyped him up and shit, and
because if they really knew what was up 1-2, they wouldn't be this damn outraged. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they really knew who the fuck Canelo was and what this shit was about to be about, they wouldn't be this damn outraged, man.
Right. Like they had to just be seeing like Yildirim highlights in his first 3 fights and shit. Mm-hmm. and then just showing Canelo getting beat up by Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all they showed him and shit. Like
showing Avni new physique and saying that he's in the best shape of his life with the best trainer. Shit. 3 rounds.
Look how little Mayweather is. Yildirim's gonna kill him.
Right. If a little guy can beat him, he's too strong. He's too powerful. Avni Yildirim. They had the whole promo probably. Next thing you know, Canelo.
How the fuck don't they know who Canelo is? That's crazy, man.
I think it's that, bro. Like in Turkey, they probably oblivious. Like, damn, who is this dude that just beat the hell out of our king? Like, you know him now.
Yeah.
You know his ass now. Shit. That's probably what it was, though. Oh, that's another video I seen earlier today while I was handling some business. Was the Benavidez, man. Benavidez is bringing flame to Canelo. And I like his attitude, man. That dude want all smoke, bro. All smoke.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like,
sir.
I can't hate on that. Like, that's the type of the attitude. Like, he's not even champ right now, but I still like the fact that like he not taking the approach like, well, let me just look for a light touch and just get the payday. He said it himself. Like, I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about all that. I'm just worried about fighting the best competition and prove to the world that I'm the best at fight at 168.
Boom.
You see what I'm saying?
Boom.
So shit like that, I'm like, damn, like that's what real boxing fans want to hear you say. Like, we don't want to hear you talk all of this, politic and business talk shit. Like, when somebody can say, look, it ain't about the money, it's about me getting in there and just beating everybody I gotta beat so that everybody know I'm that dude. Then that's the dude I want to see every time he get in the ring.
Yeah.
Every time. Like that's I don't know. That's the kind of fan I am. So
Same. Sounds good, man. I mean, but he gotta make weight. You know what I'm saying? He gotta make that weight. He make that weight, man, and then you know what I'm saying. But he could back it up in the ring when he's in there. So we'll see if he could do that against the Canelo, or if Canelo will give him a shot. That's I would love to see that fight at 168.
Bro. He says, Danny says, who's everyone picking between Estrada and Chaco? I'm going Chocolatito. You said too far passes best. In my opinion, still a top fighter, but Estrada too fresh and improved from the first fight. I'm biased. I'm going with Chaco.
Yeah. I like Chaco, man. I thought he was one and done a while ago, and he just shocked the shit out of me, man. I was like,
I like his
wow.
story. I like his path, his story in boxing. He's building his own little legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they caught him towards the end of his career too. It then when he finally got the fame he deserved, this shit, he gets slept. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But at least he made it. But he
Bounce
came back. He did his thing. He was supposed to get whitewashed, and that did not happen. That motherfucker walked out with did he walk out with the strap?
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Strap season.
Yeah, man. Strap's pretty badass.
Times over there are lovely. They are very proud of their country and people, hence why they're backing Yildirim to the fullest. But it just never happened. Man, they gotta start being real with their peoples, man. Let them know the truth. Let them know what they're getting in there with, so that they ain't disappointment like that, man. It's an outrage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really going to upset a lot of Mexican fans. Might as well forget about Canelo versus Benny. Damn. Boxing Finesse keeps saying that.
Yeah.
He keeps saying Billy Joe gonna upset.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he do, Iron Kong gonna be coming out with video after video. Like, this dude, this motherfucker don't deserve to be shit. He gonna be burning that. He gonna be flaming that motherfucker daily. Know that for a fact.
How huge of an upset is that?
I think that's a pretty big upset. I think it's a pretty big upset if he comes through. What y'all think?
I wonder what the odds is looking like.
I don't think the odds gonna be that bad. Like, I don't think they're gonna be that far apart. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I was asking about the upset part, because I don't think the odds gonna be that far either. But who knows, man?
It ain't gonna be like 100-1. It's just gonna be like 3-1, something like that, probably. What y'all think? What y'all think the odds are gonna be?
I don't know, dog. I don't know. Canelo definitely gonna be favorable.
I don't know, man.
Saunders better lose promotions, right? Red.
Actual, you got Steve Willis up as well.
Both of y'all got him up. Steve Willis promotions.
I was gathering clips for like I said, I already got a customer. I was gathering clips for their intro, and I came across a video. I ended up just watching it, talking about like some of the worst boxing matches ever, and one of them was Danny Garcia versus Rod Salka, and I didn't realize Steve Willis was the ref for that fight. I need to go and watch that. It's only like 2 rounds. I need to go watch it and see all the faces that he's making in that fight.
Damn, when's the last time he refereed a fight? I ain't seen him in a while.
I don't know.
Hopefully he all right though. Shit.
If I'm a fan of any referee right now, it would be him.
Yeah, me too. You know?
Yeah.
I like him, man.
He's a character, man.
He's probably doing his stand up.
It seems like he also I know he also ref the Garcia versus Thurman fight. I wonder if he's typically the referee for Garcia fights.
Oh wow.
Well, if he fought soccer, he was making that face a lot.
Yeah. I remember when he reffed Canelo versus Kirkland. He was like, Kirkland, his nickname is the Mandingo. He's like, oh, that Mandingo getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, man. You could tell. You tell it's a nasty punch, even if you don't get to see it. Like it's a bad camera angle. You just look at him, like, ooh. You're like, oh, he got tagged. That was a clean punch. Count that shit. Every time that motherfucker make a face, they be putting it down on the punch stats. They were like, yep, he landed. Motherfucker, killing him.
Man. I'll go ahead, Rick.
I was gonna say, I see you have my comment up. Yeah, I just got done editing a little promo video. So I'm gonna be putting that at the beginning of all my videos for the week because that is a good fight. Gonzalez versus Estrada.
Yeah, Chocolatito.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Or I should say Gonzalez versus Estrada 2.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So that's this weekend, right?
Yeah, March 13th.
All right, that's bad. March is on fire, man.
And it will be on the zone.
Yes, sir. So definitely got my shit. Make sure y'all get y'all the zone shit cracking for these fights coming up. Definitely happy for May because Canelo be back to go after his third strap at 168. That's a big accomplishment. It's a big fight for him. And 2 undefeated fighters is a big opportunity for Billy Joe Saunders. Team Canelo for this. We will not be having no damn Billy Joe Saunders as the face of boxing. That's not gonna happen.
Congratulations to Canelo Alvarez on his next win.
Right. Gonna put that one in the universe right now. Shout out to Canelo on this next belt that he just won, the WBO belt that he just got. Billy Joe.
He got that belt, he got the belt as soon as he signed the contract.
Mm-hmm. You don't know. Shout out to your new belt, Canelo. And
you heard about Billy Joe, his comments. He said something like he's just doing it for the paycheck.
Who's doing it for the paycheck?
Billy Joe. He came out saying he did an interview and he said something along the lines of, that he's just doing it for the paycheck. Basically, a lot of people are taking it as he's saying he's laying down, like he's expecting to lose. A lot of fans are saying that he's being sarcastic. There's actually been a lot of talk about those comments.
Man, this dude,
every time,
man,
right?
He need to shut the fuck up, man.
Every time, bro. That's why, look, he ain't even just imagine he the face of boxing, what type of shit, though, we're going to deal with. That's why I said, nah.
I'm just going in there to lay down. Now I'm just being sarcastic. It's like, man, go ahead with that shit, man. Damn. Kong, right, man. Every time this dude open his mouth, it's bad news.
Bad news, bro. So that's one guy. I mean, I get it. He can fight, but that's one upset I do not want to see, bro. I do not want to see that upset at all. I want to see Canelo
He said that
maintain
shit.
his streak.
Oh man, that's fucking stupid.
What?
Let me see if I can find the quote. That way I could tell you exactly what he said. I got my tablet right here. I'm gonna try to look it up right now.
This motherfucker, man.
Because I don't want to misquote the guy. It's something he said something like that, and I've seen a couple channels do lives and videos saying Billy Joel or the fix is in. Billy Joel say he's gonna lay down. So
that is not the way you promote a fight, man. What the fuck is wrong with him, man?
I think he just get nervous and he starts saying shit and start
random shit,
doing PEDs and just doing weird shit.
And start throwing chicken wings at people.
Right. Just get nervous and just start doing dumb shit. Like, damn, nigga, chill. Just, it's the fight you've been waiting on, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna blow the fight. I'm gonna lay down. Just say some silly shit. But hey, man, I'm telling you, we'll see if he make it to the fight. Let's not forget, Vada is still on the job. So we'll see this time. The last time he had Vada testing, we know what happened.
Yeah, we sure do.
Let's face it, Billy ain't no chump. He ain't Torcante. He can actually fight and have the highest ring IQ. That's what it's going to win him, but has to be very decisive on scorecards. On a scorecard. Good luck with that. This is Canelo, right? So
they talk to Triple G about that shit.
Good luck. Try to look as good as you can look. I just think that in the mid to late rounds, he's gonna get tired. He's gonna slow down. And body shots is gonna be too much.
Yeah, and he didn't. I gotta say, Billy didn't look all that great in that 168 debut. When I seen him at 168, I was like, he don't really look like himself. I don't know if he just wasn't training or what, but yeah, he don't. Maybe he didn't acclimate to the weight. I don't know what it was, but he ain't look too sharp.
The Billy Joe we know about is 160.
Yep.
I don't know this 168 dude. He ain't nice like that from what I've been seeing, but the 160 one was nice with the oxy low in him. You know what I mean? But,
on the low. He was on the low.
Shout out to Ace Money. Going on, Doc. I Can Believe You is just Canelo, a different animal right now, too consistent. He active. I mean, yeah.
He ain't fought a mover in a while, though.
It's been a minute.
While. It's been a minute, yeah.
All right, I found out what he said. His exact words were, obviously, I'm not going to win. I'm just going to go pick up some money.
1, 2.
Yeah, those were the... Wow. And shout out to Nordic Warrior. He has the... if you go to his channel, he has a video titled Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders Breakdown and Prediction. He has that clip of Billy Joe saying that right at the beginning.
Yeah. Armando says, I don't know. Billy hasn't been the same since he got caught. He has regressed a lot. Hasn't looked the same since David Lemieux, which was the best he's ever looked, but he was on the nasal spray. Yeah, nasal spray. Billy Joe was yeah. He was that was the one that we knew about. But this 168 Billy Joe, we don't know. And body shots though. What's up, H?
Yo, what's good, Black? What's popping?
What's happening, bro? Just chilling.
I'm good. Shout out to everybody on the panel. 1-2 Kid, and that's Red Glove, right?
Yeah.
What up, Red? What's good?
And Angel Santos.
Angel, what's good, my brother? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I want to get y'all thoughts real quick. I don't mean to switch the topic, but what do you guys think are the biggest fights that's about to be announced? Is it Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Devin Haney, Linares, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, in that order. Do you guys think these are the biggest fights that's about to be announced right now?
The only one I can probably say for sure that could happen would be the Linares Haney, possibly, potentially. Crawford Porter, I have question marks on that. And then what was the other one you said?
Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua.
Oh, um, yeah, I'm hopeful that that one is gonna happen this year too. Get
We want
announced.
that undisputed.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best for that. So those two, the Haney Linares and the undisputed with Fury and AJ. Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
about. I doubt the Porter and the
You
Crawford.
don't think so? Crawford versus Porter? You don't think that's gonna happen?
Uh-uh.
Damn, that's some
I don't think
bullshit,
so,
bro.
bro.
So who is Crawford gonna fight if there's no Sean Porter? If Manny Pacquiao gonna fight Mikey Garcia, who's a possible opponent? I've been hearing some ramblings about Terrence Crawford moving up to 154 for Jamel Charlo, but I think that's far fetched right there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that there's a Danny Garcia fight out there for him if you want to get that in. There's a Keith Thurman fight out there for him if you want to get that in. And then I don't know I don't think he had no position in the WBA. Last I checked, but there's some fights out there for him. You know what I mean? You jump on a goddamn Figueroa or some shit. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I just don't think that the Porter and Crawford fight gonna happen next. I could be wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Okay, what about the rest of the panel? I want to get y'all thoughts. Like, what are the biggest fights that you think will be announced very soon? Is it Devin Haney versus Linares, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury? I heard that they have agreed to terms. Is that fight gonna happen next? And even Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter. And if it's not those fights, any other fights you guys want to talk about that may happen next, that might be announced in sometime in the future?
You want to answer, Hap? Who next? Who next up?
I
Pablo.
can answer that.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't believe any of this shit until I see the fucking fights.
Okay. I respect that.
Send
Yeah,
the
like you said,
contract
yeah.
promotions.
Send the contract.
Sign the contract. Because even when the contracts fucking sent, sometimes they be losing their pen.
Right.
Sometimes they sign the
email
contract.
Honestly,
Sometimes they
go
sign the contract and then the fight doesn't even happen.
It's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty amped. If we could get a Crawford versus Spence, that would probably be number one for me. I mean, just kind of like what I would like. I really like the Loma Haney fight. I thought that was a pretty cool fight to make. I also think that I know people won't really like this, but that Sean Porter versus like Connor Ben or something like that. Like those are all great fights. I also want to see Madrimov.
Wait, H Money, are you asking like fights we want to see or fights we think are going to actually happen?
He said actually both.
Yeah, actually both. But really, I want to know fights that you think that's gonna happen, like a fight that we will get in 2021, a fight that's close to being signed, but it hasn't been signed yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Then I stick by my first.
Go ahead,
answer.
Axel. Go ahead, Axel.
I'll say this is a fight that I want to see and that can actually happen is the Castano and Jamel Charlo fight. And I think that's the fight of the
That's a
year.
good one.
This fight for this year, that's gonna be the fight. That's the most realistic fight. And I think that's the fight that can be made in all actuality by the end of this year and do good, right? It's gonna do good. And all the other fights, I don't think that we just probably expunged about a little bit aren't gonna happen until next year anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they want a big crowd for those kind of fights, right? That the Spencers and the Crawfords and the Joshua and the Fury and the Joshua, right? So I think the Mel Charlo fight and the Brian Castano fight, I think that's gonna be the fight for this year. Right, that's realistic, and I want to see. and it can be made, realistically be made, and it's going to be a really good fight. It's going to be a really, really good fight. That's going to be an explosive fight. That's why Black made a video about it. You know what I'm saying? Explaining, talking about Castano. You know what I'm saying? We've been harping on Castano for a long time. You know what I mean? Long time. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a good fight, man. I'm pretty sure it's this year.
Like I could say these fights that I mentioned, the Devin Haney Linares fight, there's been a contract sent to Linares. Devin Haney sent them an offer. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, they are negotiating. Terrence Crawford, he offered Sean Porter a $2 million purse right there. A $2 million offer. So these fights that I'm talking about, they have been negotiating these fights.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, Lisa?
What up?
He was
Lisa?
asking us some good questions about fights that we think is going to happen in 2021. That
you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so you think Bud Crawford's next fight is going to be Sean Porter? You think?
I think so. I hope it is. I know they are negotiating. Shout out to Lisa Bills. I know they talking about making this fight for quite some time. And I know Sean Porter is one of the only guys that's calling out Terrence Crawford. So hopefully they can make it happen.
Oh, okay. Shout out, young superstar. What's good?
Salute, Queen.
Salute, King. Yeah, that'll be good. I like that fight.
I actually think that to be honest, I think that the heavyweight undisputed is actually very likely to happen too. I know Tyson Fury's talking crazy, but he talks crazy all the time. And what I noticed is that he likes to try to be unpredictable. You got Bob Arum saying that this fight's close to being done. You got Eddie Hearn saying it's close to being done. You got Anthony Joshua saying it's close to be done. Like, next thing you know, Shelly Finkel will be coming out saying that fight he ain't even involved in the equation. It seems like the only person saying that it might not happen is Tyson Fury. And to me, Tyson Fury, the shit that comes out of his mouth, he just can't take it at face value. But I will say, I think that the Haney Linares one is the most likely to be made. Like, it has the highest percentage.
I just want to put a caveat real quick on what RGM just said. I think Tyson Fury may be telling the truth because I think he's not as in shape as he wants everyone to think he is.
Okay.
That could be it too.
I'd like to see.
What's word?
Oh, I was just going to say, I'd like to see Shelly Finkel come out and say something because, the last thing he did say was, all this was BS or whatnot. So I think it's a little bit ill will from him not to kind of keep us posted up to date or, so I'd like to see him come out with some type of statement soon.
Well, what does he have to do with this fight, though? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Well, he kind of put it out there that they've never, really fully moved on from the fight. And I think that's what a lot of people are, still believing. So I'd like him to come out and say, or, at least go and say that, what he said about mediation was right or whatever. But now they're looking to something else. But his last thing he said was, it's all bullcrap what Bob Arum and them are feeding you.
Yeah, he kind of made it seem like they have a roadblock for that fight. And he just threw it out there and hasn't expounded upon it since.
See, that's what I don't like about how negotiations are today. I mean, maybe it was in the past, but get all that stuff straightened out before it comes to the press, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because nobody got time to be talking about that back and forth. Get it right, and then, bring it to the table.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Get it right, get it tight.
That's right. I just think he's adding to it. He's adding to the problem that, you just explained. But yeah, good point.
Right, yeah, because I'm only going by Tyson Fury's past, experience. He's kind of known to do this stuff.
That's true. And he has never defended before, so this would, if the fight does happen, or any fight for that matter, it'll be the first time that he's ever defended a title.
He beats to his own tune.
Yeah.
Give me this fight, man. Give me Crawford and Porter. That's the fight I want.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't think PBC gonna allow it, man.
Boom.
Yeah,
Make that
that's
happen.
the least. That's the least likely to happen, in my
I don't think
opinion.
so.
I'm not saying it won't, but it's the least likely to happen out of all these fights we're talking about.
Well, what's going on with the PBC? I'm seeing them, but I'm not seeing the premier fighters really.
Yeah, I mean, no dates for Spence yet. We in March, so he coming back in summer from what he said last year. So
Normally they give you like a calendar. You know how they do the little
Yeah.
show? Yeah, they haven't done that yet. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they, because you know, every quarter, maybe they coming out in a certain quarter. I don't know.
yeah,
I honestly think they're trying to make as much money as they can. They're looking for I think for the bigger fighters in their stable, I think they're looking for which ones they can make in a venue with a crowd, and how much capacity, what the capacity is that's being allowed in at that time. So like I could tell you right now, anything in California is pretty much going to be off the table. California keeps on moving back and forth on what can be open and what can't. As soon as they open up a little bit, then they close right back up. So it's gonna have to
Right.
be. It's gonna, you're probably only gonna see fights. I'm surprised they haven't brought fights to Florida because we're pretty open. Like
Texas
that's
too. They wide open.
I was about to say Texas. I could definitely see Spence's next fight should definitely be in Texas if they're gonna be open as they say they're gonna be. So
a
and
lot of PBC
yeah,
fights gonna be out here in Texas this year.
yeah,
Majority.
Yeah.
and that's good because they have some big Texas fighters. The top, both Charlos and Errol
Canelo fights
Spence.
too. 'Cause
Yeah.
where's Canelo fighting?
Canelo
who?
last fight.
No, where's
Was
he?
it
I know he
Florida?
fought out here in Texas in his last fight, but who is he fighting in his next fight? Where?
Well, his last fight was in Florida. Actually, it was in
Florida.
Miami.
My bad.
Yeah, it was in Miami. So it probably will be in Texas. It'll either be in Texas or somewhere in
Florida.
Florida.
Unless he goes to the UK. He may go to the UK to fight
So
what's
that's
his
crazy.
name?
They
He
haven't
said he
announced
had
yet
the
who it's
flu.
gonna
What's
be.
his name? Billy Joe said he had the flu. Billy Joe. I
He
don't
got the
know.
flu.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, he
another
said he
fight that
wasn't
I'm
in
kind of
camp
looking
yet.
forward to. Is the Canelo Billy Joe fight, just because I think the build-up's going to be pretty cool.
That'd be lit if Canelo go to the UK though.
But you already heard Sporting Advantage. Did you hear what I mentioned earlier about his comments?
I may have missed it. Go ahead and repeat it for me.
So he said these were his exact words. Obviously, I'm going to lose. I'm just coming to pick up some money.
What?
Who
He
said
really
that?
said that?
Yeah, he really said
Yeah.
that.
Oh man.
You know, you catch
Like-
yourself saying that about Billy Joe Saunders and Tyson Fury all the time. Like, what? He just said that shit.
Right.
You know what? I wouldn't have been mad if Yildirim would have said that.
Right.
And
But he
them,
was
and them
like,
fools related.
he was like mad hype. Like, what y'all mean I can't win?
Maybe it's mind games. This doesn't really. I mean, I think it's a little crazy. The reason I said it like that is because Billy has been fighting for this Canelo fight for a long time now. I mean, he was going at Eddie's throat forever over it.
Well, a lot of people seem to think he was saying it sarcastically, but he really didn't make it clear. Like if you want to see him saying it, it's on Nordic Warriors channel. It's his Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders breakdown and prediction, and it's at the very beginning of the video. He has It's a clip of Billy Joe Saunders saying that.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll check it out, man. Thanks.
Yeah, that way you can see his
That's
facial expressions for
serious.
yourself.
He's a good fighter, but I just can't take him too serious.
Yeah, I kind of feel best.
I found out he got kicked out of the Olympics trial because of he flashed somebody. I was like, get out.
He got kicked out. He got kicked out for that. His dumb ass.
Yeah, something's wrong with that guy. He ain't rap too tight.
Yeah, I remember that video where he was with them girls with the crack and stuff. That was crazy.
Crazy.
So did y'all see Andy Ruiz lately? You saw his legs?
Yes,
not his calves, but the top of his legs. They look like
I saw that.
AJ's legs. I was like, whoa.
Where they look like what?
They look like
Canelo.
Like them AJ legs, like them
sculpted
legs.
It looked like that looked like it looked like, you know, when you baking and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the extra fucking part of the fucking dough and the cake dough fucking overlap on the other hard ass part. And it fucking
I can't. I was shocked he got that muscular. He's big now. He's like
shit though.
The midsection take the longest. That's the hardest work, but legs are really in shape.
You got to get in the best shape of his life for areola.
So who thinks he fails the VADA test?
Who? Andy Ruiz?
Yeah, I was just joking. No,
Hey, look, you got to see his legs back up. Hey, y'all got to see his legs. I don't know if y'all seen the picture.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time somebody failed on the Reynoso. That's what I'm saying.
But that is funny. You're saying he feel like he got to get in shape to fight areola.
I'm in the best shape of my life. Like, bro, you fighting areola, man. You could have just stayed at the buffet you was at and came in weighed in with the tank top. Nobody would even tripped. It's areola.
Nah, he should have did that for that second AJ fight.
No, sorry, bros. My son called me. I had to jump off, but I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, Haplo.
Yeah, Black, you didn't see that Salt Bay video though? Dude, it's hilarious. Like some of the times it gets a little bit I don't know, kind of left because he'll like put it in his hand and he'll like place it like in the person's mouth or whatnot. But this time he did it dispense with like a katana sword. And like went to his mouth, and Spence was like, "Nah, man, dude, over there."
The actual Salt Bay dude.
Yep, the actual guy.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, me too. He said, but he declined the beef or whatever he was trying to give him.
Yeah, he declined the beef. And I was like, he must have had butter text to that shit. It's like, fuck it.
Hey, how did he look? He got
Canelo.
He got the normal Errol Spence weight on him, or he's still looking shaky.
He didn't want to eat his meat.
Yo, I got a question real quick for the panel. I think these are the three biggest fights in boxing. I want to get y'all opinions. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, and Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence. I think these are the three best fights.
I'll go down the list, H. I'll go down the list for you.
Okay, go ahead, H.
No, this is Haplo.
Hey, that's why I call you H, because your name starts with H too.
I'm sorry, I was calling you H. I was like, why is he calling me H? Anyway, number one to me is Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. That was number one for sure. Second one is Crawford and Spence. Third one is Andrade and Charlo. Fourth one is Ramirez versus Taylor. And the fifth one, I don't know. I got to think about that.
So Haplo, would you say that out of all of these fights that we're talking about, what about Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez? I noticed you didn't put that
number 5. No, that'd be number 5. That's
so
number 5.
Would you say that right now Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez is the most talked about fight out of all of those fights.
That even maybe that may be even higher up on my list, actually, now that I think about it. But those are the top 5 for sure. Number 1 for sure is Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's number 1 for sure. The other ones you can mix and match, like you could move them around. You know, you may want to see Haney versus Crawford. I'm sorry, Haney versus
Tio.
Tio, yeah. You may want to see that more than you want to see Andrade versus Charlo.
Yeah, that's a hotter fight right now.
It could be hotter. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Number 1 is number 1 for sure.
Yeah,
those are both great.
Those other ones are all, you know, in the mix, but though.
Yeah.
I
would
think
say you know, this week is gonna be a big fight. Estrada and Chocolatito.
Yeah, that's a big one. But I was just gonna say for the heavyweight one though, I get what Haplo's saying. I have to agree because you got to look at all the factors. You got AJ, who a lot of people could argue is actually the face of boxing aside from Canelo. Then you also have all the controversy around Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is just surrounded with controversy with his win over Wilder. Whether that controversy is warranted or not, it's there. Then you got the controversy of just who he is, like the crazy shit that he does, saying that homosexuality isn't natural, and then kissing a gay man on camera, to dressing up like Batman. Like, he's just a very controversial person. And we haven't had undisputed in heavyweight for over 20 years. So I think for all those reasons, that would be the biggest one.
That's right, baby. Yeah. You know it's me, baby.
Can't disagree with that.
Oh shit!
You can't do it with all the damn money in the world. It's about me, baby. Yeah. Fury. I'm the king.
Plus, heavyweight is a marquee. You know, that's it's even on its worst day, it's a marquee weight class. Like, that's what everybody. You know, when everybody thinks of boxing, even people who don't watch boxing at all, who do they think of? The heavyweight. They think of Muhammad Ali. They think of Mike Tyson. They think of Roy Jones Jr., you know, and then they might think about Floyd Mayweather Jr. as well. Out of all those names, they're all heavyweights except for Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the little division's only been hot the last few decades, but heavyweight's always been hot. I mean,
Sugar Ray was getting it popping though. He was a little guy a while ago. Like, once Ali retired, Sugar Ray Leonard, he really took over the sport, and he was the cash cow. You know.
Yeah, you're right, H. So there's some other little guys out there, but I think the first names that come to mind are heavyweights for the most part. But you're right, I can't take respect away from Sugar Ray Leonard. He was the cash cow at that time. So shout out for me for getting the No Mas glove. I got a signed glove of
Leonard did overlap with Tyson a little bit, and and Tyson did become the cash cow over Leonard.
Remember, Sugar Ray had that detached retina. So he was in and out the sport. He had to retire early because of his injury to his eye. So
he took a long layoff, kind of like IOTBA.
Well, he was, you know, shout outs to IOTBA boxing. Salute to Mr. 214. And I think that to be honest with you, Sugar Ray Leonard was the first diva in boxing, like where he was the first guy, you know, ducking people, openly ducking fighters. The way he avoided
No.
Don't
go there with me, though.
Bro, hold up, bro.
Hold on, let him finish, bro.
Sugar Ray Leonard was the first fighter openly ducking fights. He ducked Aaron Pryor. He ducked Marvin Hagler for 5 years. He ducked Hagler. Hold on, bro. He ducked Marvin Hagler for 5 years. He waited for Hagler to be in wars with Thomas Hearns and wars with John Mugabe. And Sugar Ray Leonard ducked Aaron Pryor. He ducked the rematch with Thomas Hearns for years. Openly ducked fights. He was the original diva in boxing.
Well, I got to disagree with you there, H Money. I do think he was sort of a diva, but he was nothing like these guys today at all. For instance, for instance, who got paid more in the Hagler-Leonard fight?
And who picked the ring size? Who picked the 20-inch ring? Who picked the 20-inch ring?
20 is standard.
Who's the one that changed the fights from 15 rounds to 12? It was originally championship fights, 15-round fights. Sugar Ray Leonard changed it to a 12-round fight. No. Sugar Ray turned it to a 12-round fight.
Aaron Pryor ducked the shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Man, that's a fucking lie. Sugar Ray lowballed him, bro.
Interview on here.
That's a fucking
on
lie.
YouTube where he says they offered me the fight and I said
a
no.
minimum. They offered him $500,000
when
for the biggest fight in boxing. He lowballed him. That's a form of ducking.
He cried and he never moved up to 147. So what are you talking about?
Nah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know
Sugar
exactly
Ray Leonard put his stipulations and contracts, changing 15-round fights to 12-round fights.
No, that's a narrative.
He changed a 15-round fight to a 12-round fight, and he picked the ring.
We're talking
so
about
you're fucking lying. You're the one that's lying.
How did he knock out Tommy Hearns in the 14th round then?
And he ducked the rematch for how many years? 8 years, right?
And then they had the rematch.
What? 8 years later?
Yeah, 8 years later, they had the rematch.
Yeah, he was ducking for 8 years the rematch. Why he didn't run it back?
What are you complaining? They ran
Why
it
he
back.
didn't give Hagler a rematch?
Hagler fucking retired, bro.
Yeah, because the guy ducked the rematch.
No, he didn't duck the fucking rematch.
Yes, he did.
Hagler moved to
and he
Italy
lowballed Aaron Pryor, bro. Don't give me that shit.
You don't know
he
your
lowballed
facts,
Aaron
bro.
Pryor. Don't give me that shit.
You don't know. They offered him $500,000, then they upped it to $750,000. And the boy said
lie.
no.
They offered him $500,000 and lowballed this man for the biggest fight in boxing.
$750,000. No,
Sugar Ray Leonard is a ducker.
Give me
Fuck Sugar Ray Leonard. Fuck Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay, you can say that all you want, bro.
Fucking
but Sugar Ray Leonard was a G.
Stipulations.
You just said he was the fucking man.
Imagine
you just said he was the
imagine, bro.
All right, so hold on, real quick. Hey, all right, one at a time.
Right?
Hey, Black, imagine this though, Black.
He was a diva. Fuck
15 round championship fights, 15-round fights. The man changed it to 12-round fights, and then demanded a 20-inch ring.
They fighting now, hold
up, bro.
How many rounds they fight right now?
Hold up, bro.
They fighting 15 or 12?
Hey, Black.
Just let him finish, bro.
A 20-inch ring. So he took
20
less money.
And that's standard.
Hold up, bro.
You
The
gotta
man
learn
asked
to
for
let people talk, bro.
20-inch ring. He took less money.
It's not
so he
inch,
could get,
bro. It's feet.
bro. Mute this nigga, man. Let me say my piece.
Bro, wait for H to do his shit. And
That's what happens when you
keep saying 20-inch ring, bro.
Man, hey, hold up, bro.
Man, go ahead.
Bro, hold up, bro. The man, listen, he took less money so he could add certain stipulations in the fight. He picked the ring that he wanted. He picked the fucking 12 rounds, bro. 15-round championship fights. He changed it to a 12-round fight because he knew he was going to get knocked out, bro.
And Hagler agreed to that.
Huh?
Hagler agreed to fight 12 rounds.
Why?
Because he thought he was going to win.
Sugar Ray wouldn't take the fucking
and he
fight.
lost.
But so this is my question.
He gonna take the fight if it wasn't a fucking 15-round fight.
This is my question, real quick. Haplo. So is that true that Sugar Ray was responsible for the 15 rounds going down to 12?
I think SugarRay
he said I
had
think
certain
bro.
stipulations in the fight.
I'm asking. So does anybody else know
20-foot
that?
ring is standard. Just
I'm
look up the
learning
Marcus
something.
Queensberry
So I didn't
rule.
know that Sugar Ray.
It's true, bro. I watched the documentary yesterday. Black.
Can you guys
on
hear me?
YouTube. You can watch it.
Can
It's
you guys
all
hear
there
me?
documented, bro. The man
We can hear you
lowballed
now, bro.
Aaron Pryor. Lowballed Aaron Pryor. We all know overpricing yourself and lowballing fighters is a form of ducking. We all know that.
$750,000 in 1983 was not lowball.
Bro, that was the
You're
biggest
thinking
fight
of
in boxing.
fucking
Sugar Ray
2021.
Leonard lowballed him because he didn't want no smoke.
Now, why didn't he move up?
Why didn't he move up?
Aaron Pryor caught them out plenty of times.
Why didn't he move
Pulled
up?
on him
Why
at
didn't
press
he move
conference
up?
the same way Demetrius Andrade.
You know what happened to
beat
Aaron
Jamal
Pryor when he
Charlo.
moved up
The
to
same way-
147?
Wait, hold
He got
up,
his
bro.
ass whooped.
Bro,
That's
bro, I'm
what
trying
happened.
to be respectful, bro. The same way
So am
Demetrius
I.
Andrade called out Jamal Charlo at press conferences, Aaron Pryor did the same thing.
What
The
happened
same
to
way,
Aaron
hold up,
Pryor?
bro. The same way
What happened
Demetrius
to him when he
Andrade-
moved up to
Bro,
147?
Fuck up,
He
bro.
got his ass
Shut
whooped.
the fuck
Okay,
up, bro.
so
Let me
Hap,
finish.
all right, Hap, let him get it all out, bro. Like let
The
people
same
talk,
way
bro.
Demetrius Andrade pulled up on Jamal Charlo, called them out to fights. Aaron Pryor did the same thing. And guess what? The same way Demetrius Andrade was lowballed by the Charlos, that's the same thing that happened to Aaron Pryor. 500,000 for the biggest fight in boxing. Just say you don't want to fight.
No, it's not
That's
the biggest
all.
fight in
And Sugar Ray
boxing.
didn't
Give me
want
a
to fight.
fucking break.
Sugar Ray was ducking spiders, bro. And then added 15 rounds to a 12-round fight. Championship fight. That never happened before. That was
It's
the
money.
first time that
All
ever
I have
happened.
to do is just let
That's
you
the first
talk
time
and you
that ever
body
happened
yourself.
in the history of boxing.
Damn.
You bodying yourself, bro.
You bodied yourself, bro.
No,
You're drunk,
you
bro.
bodied yourself.
You're fucking drunk, bro.
What?
Just
Hey,
go
Hap.
ahead.
I
Hey,
got
Hap. So Hap, instead
I
of
got
saying
a
he bodied
question.
himself, explain. Go ahead, Lisa. Go
He
ahead,
just
Lisa.
I got
doesn't
a
know what he's
question.
talking about.
I
That's all.
I got a
Just
question.
spoke
I thought
facts,
All right, so real
dumbass.
quick, can
got-
y'all have some respect for Lisa? She got a question.
I just got a question. I thought that it went from 15 to 12 because of Ray Mancini and Dudu
Dooku
Kim.
Kim.
Dooku
Yeah.
Kim. That's what I thought.
It didn't. No, that was.
I think that had
that was
something to
when
do
they
with it.
when they changed to day before weigh-ins. That was that.
Oh.
It wasn't
Like-
15 to 12.
Like I said, championship fights were 15 rounds at that time.
Bro,
Sugar
we
Ray
all
Leonard-
know that.
Bro, wait,
God
Sugar Ray.
damn.
I'm
Hold on,
talking to
Hap.
Black. I'm not talking to you.
Come on,
It was
Hap, chill.
championship fights were 15 rounds at the time. Sugar Ray Leonard changed it to 12. And if it wasn't a 12-round fight, he wasn't going to fight Hagler. Simple and plain. So Hagler had to do that.
But Hagler agreed to fight 12 rounds, didn't he?
He had to if it was going to be no
he had
fight.
to. He could
He
have
had
said
to. It
no.
was no fight. Or Sugar
He
Ray
could have
wasn't
said
going to
no.
But he
He
took
thought
the
he-
fight.
he
He
thought
took
he
the
was
fight.
gonna
He
knock
agreed to
out
the terms
Ray.
and took the fight.
He thought
Exactly.
he was going to knock
So,
Ray out. in
original
3
argument.
rounds.
Who
That's what he
was the
thought.
original diva in boxing?
No,
That
the
was
original diva.
Sugar Ray
No.
Leonard
I
put
mean,
his
I'll be honest
stipulation.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You wanna
I've
go
heard this
original?
many times that Sugar
You want to
Ray
go original
was
diva?
the first one to have
bro,
that
come
diva
on.
shit in boxing. That's
No,
what I
The
heard.
same
man.
shit Earl
Come on,
Spence is doing
fucking
right now.
Sugar Ray
Sugar Ray was the
Robinson
first
is a
one
diva.
doing that Earl Spence shit.
So Haplo, if you disagree, all you gotta do is explain. You ain't gotta get mad. Just break it
bro,
down.
I'm not mad. Sugar Ray Robinson was a diva. He'd show up to a fight and not go in the ring until they gave him money.
Okay,
Until
so
they
your
gave him
counter
radio
is
rights.
okay, real quick. So your counter is
Mhm.
Sugar Ray isn't the first diva. You're saying it's Sugar
Sugar
Ray
Ray
Robinson.
Leonard wasn't the first diva, and Sugar Ray
Okay.
Robinson wasn't the first diva.
Okay,
Right.
So who's
Go
the
ahead.
first one putting stipulations in contracts?
What about all the
Changing the
people that
ring size.
didn't fight the Black Murderers Row? They could be considered divas.
Who was changing the ring size? Who was changing?
Nobody
the rounds?
changed the ring
So I
size.
see
ring
the
size.
point of what you're
20-foot
trying to make,
ring-
H. Like
A 20-foot ring.
he's
is
the one
standard.
that pretty much changed
A
boxing to the point.
20-foot ring is
He
standard.
did. He doing the same shit Canelo was doing. The shit that Floyd was doing. Fucking Ray Leonard was the first one to do that shit.
No, he wasn't, dude. What are you talking about?
Yes, he was. I just
You don't know
explained it, bro.
boxing
You have no facts.
You don't know boxing.
Haplo,
You don't know
so
shit
you
about
disagree?
boxing, bitch.
You disagree with what he's saying about the 12 rounds? You disagree about just the diva behavior? You know, stipulations, low ball, and all of that. That was
I'm
you.
saying
that's
he
what you
wasn't the
disagree
first diva. That's not.
All right, so you just
definitely
disagree,
not.
but you do agree that he was a diva, right? And that
He was somewhat of a
contributed.
diva.
Hold
I
on,
would say
and
somewhat
he contributed
of a
to
diva.
the damage of this diva shit that's still in
He
boxing.
took less money to fight
Yeah,
Hagler.
but the diva stuff go way back, is what Haplo was saying, and he's
Oh
right.
yeah, I hear him that. I hear him on that. I just
Like,
want to just
because
get the understanding that.
I won't call a diva. I'll just say they exercising their A-side rights.
A-side shit.
How about
Right.
when whatchamacallit, the Cinderella man fought Joe Louis and then made him pay him every fight for the rest of his life?
Matthew Braddock, not
Yeah,
Matthew. Was
no, Braddock.
James Braddock?
James.
Yeah.
James Braddock.
Yeah, he made
exactly.
Joe Louis pay him every fight for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
That's diva.
that was
To me,
foul.
that's diva.
Now that's
Sugar Ray
foul.
never gave Roberto
That's the
Duran the
first
third
diva.
fight.
There
He
you
waited
go.
2 decades to give Roberto Duran the third fight. Sugar Ray is a pussy.
Yeah. Hey man, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really follow.
He
Sugar
whooped
Ray
Tommy
that
Hearn's ass,
deep.
and he whooped.
He one of the
Duran's
best
ass.
The rematch for years.
to me.
And then Sugar Ray got his ass whooped in a rematch by Thomas Hearns when Thomas Hearns dropped him and they gave him a draw, right? Okay, then. The original Golden Boy, Sugar Ray Leonard. Original diva.
He's not the original diva, though, dude.
What a pussy Sugar
Well,
Ray
you're
was,
some
bro.
of
Duck
the stuff
fight.
you're saying is true, but he was not. The
I know it's
original
true,
diva.
bro. I speak facts. I know it's
but you don't know your boxing history because the
yes, I do,
that
bro.
Braddock
I
shit
yes, I do. I did my research.
Joe Louis.
You do your research, buddy.
Much worse than anything that Sugar Ray Leonard ever did.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yes.
Hell no, bro.
Yes. He had to pay him 10%
Yeah,
of every fight for the rest of his life, bro, just for a title shot. That's diva shit.
That's foul what they did to Joe
Sugar Ray
Louis.
ducked Pryor. He ducked Aaron Pryor. Y'all know it.
No, Sugar Ray did not duck Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor ducked Sugar Ray, never moved up. And then when he did move up,
and you're delusional, bro.
When he did move up, he got his ass whooped at 1.
Yeah, when he came out of retirement, he was hooked on drugs. Yeah, when he was on drugs and he came out of retirement, that's the only
time. Whose fault is that, though?
Yeah, what about Sugar Ray when he got knocked out by Hector Camacho? What about Sugar Ray when he got knocked out by Camacho?
So
what about Sugar Ray when he got his ass whooped by Terry Norris?
So what?
You got his ass whooped how many times? Okay, then.
What's your point?
He got his ass whooped.
Never moved up to 147.
That's my point. He got the shit whooped out of him. And Camacho knocked him out. That's my argument.
Way after Sugar Ray was gone. He
was way past.
Who got more losses, Sugar Ray or Aaron Pryor? Who had more losses, Sugar Ray? Okay, thank you.
Dude, who like what are you even arguing, bro? You're just making
Aaron Pryor would have knocked out Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what I'm arguing. He would have knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, right. Then why didn't he move up and fight him?
Why did Sugar Ray lowball him then? And why was he ducking fights for years?
He didn't lowball him.
Well, why did he duck Hagler for 5 years then? Why did he duck Hagler for 5 years then?
He didn't duck Hagler. He was retired.
This guy don't know shit about boxing, bro.
No, you don't know shit about boxing.
You don't know shit about boxing.
You were just saying a minute ago that Leonard had a detached retina and he had to leave the sport, right?
Yeah, but he came back and he fought. He came back and got dropped by a bum. He came back and got dropped by a bum and retired after that.
He came back and whooped Hagler's ass.
The doctors cleared him about that retina. The doctors cleared him, and he still ducked him.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
No, he didn't still duck him.
Yes, he did.
Came back and he
fought a bum.
I guess they never fought then, right?
Yeah, he came back and fought a bum.
Hey, real quick. Hey, one comment. Let me read. Real quick. Let me read this comment. He said, "Didn't Leonard invite Hagler to dinner, and everybody thought he was going to announce their fight, and Leonard got up on the stand and said they weren't fighting."
Facts.
Duh.
Yeah,
that was in the stadium.
That's
that
true.
wasn't at dinner. That wasn't at dinner. It was a big event.
Where is that? Did he do it?
It was in an arena.
Yeah, that's even worse though. He threw a big fucking thing and was like, "Yeah, we good."
And ducked him.
And then was like,
"That's some fucked up shit."
Okay, but then they fought.
Yeah, but he was like, "I know y'all want this fight, and I know
that's
this is happening." And he was then last minute, my man was like, "But it's not gonna happen." I was like, "Oh,
Hagler looks so fucking
disloyal fool, man."
Sugar Ray was such a bitch, bro. He was a fucking bitch, and he fought like a bitch too. He fought like a bitch too.
Oh yeah, he fought like a bitch. Okay.
Yeah, ran like a pussy in that fight in that 20.5-inch ring he had. Pussy.
It's feet, bro, not inches. 20-foot ring.
Really need 15.
Running. It's called
running. Really enough. Yeah, 15 was brutal, man. That's crazy. I'm glad they moved it to 12. I mean, I know there's some diva ass shit, but niggas would be.
I think 13 would be the best, actually.
One more round
was the best.
Yeah, one more round because
hey, you know that
an odd number. You got less.
You know that's what the narrative
for
was.
A draw.
Hey, Hablo, that's what the narrative was when Loma lost to Tio. They was like, if it was the 15-round era.
Oh, I know.
Loma would have been.
The problem with that, though, is that Tio whooped his ass in that 12th round. So what are they saying?
They trying to get that man. He said he would have had 3 more rounds.
three more rounds of an ass whooping.
Yeah, let the shit go, man. Damn. You know, it's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think 3 more rounds would have changed anything. I think Loma would have still lost.
But check out my legs. This time I'm for real, guys. I'm going to be the 2-time best.
Oh, is that what it is, Ruiz?
2 times Mexican champion. I'm going
Black,
for
can you
history.
make that bigger? Okay, I see what y'all talking about.
Workouts.
Don't skip leg day promotions.
Right. Yeah, Deontay.
That is definitely what you would call thunder thighs right there.
Hey, Andy, are you making some low fat gravy now? Is that what you're doing?
Give me the one Canelo mixed.
The one that Canelo mixed.
Yeah. That was pretty fire though. That was a fire little. And nigga H held his though.
Yeah. They both went at it.
He's gonna hold that L.
Nah, it wasn't no L. I gotta give him his respect. You know, you gotta let people talk though, Hap. You like to cut people off when they talking. But you gotta wait
Everyone
for
always wants
your
to say I
counter,
cut
dog.
them off, bro. Come on.
You do.
You cut people off. Everybody cuts people off.
Yeah, I only cut y'all off so I can, you know, ask a question or to get y'all to one person to talk at a time and shit.
Hey, yo, Black.
Yeah.
Hey, Black. You know, we all know that low balling somebody is a form of ducking. That's what Earl Spence is doing to Terrence Crawford to this day. 60-40 is a duck offer. That's a duck move. 70-30 ducking. And guess what? Sugar Ray Leonard offered Aaron Pryor less than 70-30, bro. The fuck?
How much at that time you think that fight was worth? It was worth the
millions. It was the biggest fight in boxing. Sugar Ray
so
was
how much you think?
Nah.
Sugar Ray, real quick. How much y'all think?
Talking to me, bro. Hold up,
real quick.
Hold up, bro.
I was just giving my example. You making my argument, Matt Haplo. But how much y'all think Sugar Ray would have walked away with Aaron just getting that measly 500,000?
10 million, at least 10 million.
Damn, that's fucked up.
10 million.
7 M's. 7 M's.
That's a lot, bro. Compared to 500,000.
I have no idea.
No, but they upped it up to 750, and that was a good
It was
offer.
500,000. The interview was on YouTube. It was 500,000. Pryor's talking about it himself.
He should have taken it, bro.
Sugar Ray would have
Crawford should take so Crawford should take the 70-30, right? Hey, Black. So Crawford should take 70-30, right? Okay.
How many people fought Floyd
70-20? I mean 80-20. That's like 80-20.
$30-40 million.
Come on, y'all got the game fucked up.
It's very rare those cash cows who get 50-50. It's very rare that happens.
Hell no, they don't give 50-50. So fucking Floyd was giving people $2 million to fight him, and he was making like
20. At least he got millions, right?
20-30 million. That was 30 years after what you're talking
about. That was they were getting millions, bro. You know, so don't even give Aaron Pryor what he's worth. Give him less, right? That's a form of ducking. Bro, that's what Crawford is going through right now.
You're not following it.
That's the same thing that Crawford is going through right now, by the way.
Bro, you're not following the eras. In the 80s, 750.
No, you're trying to protect Sugar Ray Leonard and his bullshit ass legacy.
No, it's
fuck
true.
Sugar Ray.
I'm
he was
telling
a
the
ducker.
truth. I'm telling
he
the
was
truth.
A ducker and he fought like a bitch. He fought like a bitch too.
No, he didn't fight like a bitch.
He did. Ran around like a little bitch against Pryor. I mean,
knocked out
against Marvin Hagler. Ran like a bitch.
Oh yeah, he ran like a bitch. That's why he backed up Hagler.
That first Duran fight, he really fought, but he fought the wrong fight in the first.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped too, Lisa.
No,
got his ass whooped in, right?
Yeah, no, he did. He fought the wrong fight though. He fought the wrong fight,
but it was close.
He wasn't no punk though.
He let a lightweight jump up from 135 to welterweight. Roberto Duran with no tune-up fights and whoop his ass. A lightweight. That's like Mikey Garcia. That's like Mikey Garcia jumping up and beating Earl Spence. No, that was like Mikey Garcia jumping up and beating Earl Spence. That's what Roberto Duran is. A fucking lightweight whooped his ass. A lightweight whooped his ass.
Won a championship.
Yeah, got his ass whooped.
No, he jumped up to
lightweight.
No, fuck no.
Yeah,
and then he whooped his ass twice.
Sugar Ray Leonard fanboy. That's what you are. You being a fanboy.
Okay, who won 2 fights and who won 1?
That's what you're doing right now, bro.
Who won 2 fights and who won 1?
Who the fuck waited for the third fight? Who let a fucking lightweight jump up 2 weight classes?
Who won 2 fights and who won 1?
Who let a lightweight jump up 2 classes and whoop his ass?
Yo, bro.
Sugar Ray Leonard
beat him twice.
Yeah, he let a lightweight jump up and beat his ass. Shut the fuck up. He let a lightweight beat his ass.
Shut up. You shut up.
Hey, y'all keep it in pocket, man. Y'all ain't got to cuss each other out. All right, man. Well, cool little debate. Hey, man. I gotta get
Ray Leonard beat Duran twice.
I gotta get H a strap.
2
man.
times.
Nigga
2 times.
And another diva tactic. He rushed the rematch because he knew Roberto Duran was blowing up in weight.
Oh, now he's rushing him. Then he's delaying it.
He knew it. He even said it himself.
Dude?
He said it himself. Oh, I know. I had to rush the rematch.
He's rushing
he wasn't
it.
in shape.
But
he wasn't training. So I hurried up the rematch.
Like,
another diva tactic. Sugar Ray Leonard.
All right, so at least now we know.
You gotta give one or the other, bro. Did he rush it or did he delay it? I mean, you can't
No,
say
I'm
both.
talking about the third fight. He waited 8 years to give him the third fight, the trilogy.
Bro, he got his ass
the rematch.
twice,
He rushed it,
and that's it.
He rushed it.
That's the
He's
bottom
on camera
line,
saying it.
right there.
Oh, I knew that Roberto Duran was jumping up and waiting in between fights. He wasn't training, so I had to hurry up and rush him to fight.
He got his ass whooped twice by a pussy, according to you.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a fucking bitch that rush fights and wait for fighters to get old. He waited for fighters to get old to fight Marvin Hagler. That's what he did.
Fought him in Montreal. They were like 25 years old.
And what happened? He got his ass whooped by a lightweight, bitch.
That was a close fight. Stop calling me fucking names, dude. Like,
we could fight, whatever, bro. You act like you got a problem with me.
We don't threaten each other here.
Okay, I got you, but he's talking tough.
All right, so it's going.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking about the subject, bro.
So my bad on that. My bad on that. I should have been moderating better.
Duran getting it is fucking.
Hey, but let's get off the legends, man. The legends is a sensitive topic.
You got cooked, bro.
So you have low key a little bit with the Sugar Ray shit. So y'all got y'all's opinions on. He feels like Sugar Ray was the biggest diva or the first diva. That's where the debate came in. You feel like he's not the first, and that's cool. But when I'm looking at the totality of it, okay, I'm learning a lot from the shit that Sugar Ray was doing. I didn't know he was doing all of that. But at the end of the day, that's the past. And if he was one of the contributing forefathers of the duckery and the franchise energy shit, then hey, I mean, he gets flamed too. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't like the energy that of boxing right now and the way the shit is gone. So I didn't know all of that, but
everyone
that
wants
don't
to blame
excuse
Sugar
these
Ray
dudes
Leonard.
nowadays.
Thanks Sugar Ray for that, Black. Thanks Sugar Ray Leonard for all of that.
Nah.
I mean, like I said, I don't know who all contributed to it, but if he's one of them, then he's one of them. But I know, like you said, you mentioned also Floyd. Floyd was part of it. Canelo's doing it. You got, the little baby Nalo like Ryan and, guys like that, man, with that same kind of energy and behavior. So I don't
Earl Spence. Earl Spence.
I'll be honest with you. I know some people is sensitive about the whatever fighters and shit, but I
think the James Braddock thing was very relevant to the conversation because that was really messed up, and he did it to him because at that time, racism was a lot more accepted, and because Joe Louis was the black man and James Braddock was the white man, James Braddock got away with it.
Damn,
that's the most diva shit ever, right there.
Or racist. You said the dude was a white guy, right? They're making the black dude.
Yeah, James Braddock. They made a movie about him called The Cinderella Man.
They wouldn't give Joe Louis a title shot unless he agreed to pay them every single fight for the rest of their career, bro. That's diva.
Yeah, Joe Louis had to pay. I forget what it is because I actually made a video on it a long ass time ago. But he did have to give him. I think it was a percentage of every purse for the rest of his life, for the rest of his career.
That's some scandalous shit.
Money Mayweather is the biggest diva in boxing. he made Manny take the test.
Just like
you made Manny take the test.
That's despicable.
Man. God damn.
You know what I like though, Rocky Marciano, because James Braddock, he was retired by Joe Louis. Like he cashed out on that Joe Louis fight. And I like that when Rocky Marciano took the torch from Joe Louis, he gave him his respect. He didn't talk shit about him. He didn't say he wasn't shit. He really admired Joe Louis and he thanked
cried.
him for the
that was his
opportunity.
hero. He cried after he beat him.
So big shout out to Rocky Marciano for doing that.
What about Larry Holmes when he beat Muhammad Ali and he cried after that fight? Do you compare?
That's also
that?
True. Yeah, it's very similar.
I would argue that he cried even more after Mike Tyson beat his ass for doing that. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Mike Tyson got that revenge, huh?
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You don't ever speak ill of Muhammad Ali in the presence of Mike Tyson.
Oh no!
Mike Tyson told him in the ring before the fight, he's like, "You beat him for me," and he was like, "Okay." And he went in there and beat the shit out of Larry Holmes.
Damn.
Yeah. They were sparring partners. He didn't, he was so overshadowed by Ali's. Ali was just at that time bigger than life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Ali wasn't a diva. One thing, he fought everybody. He never ducked any fights. So you got to respect Ali. Like he was the ultimate fighter.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Even though they call Oscar a diva, Oscar fought everybody.
Oscar did.
Yep, he
Yes,
did.
he did.
He fought Pacquiao, Mayweather, Ike Cortez, Felix Trinidad, Julio Cesar Chavez, Shane Mosley, Bernard Hopkins, Fernando Vargas, Ricardo Mayorga. The dude was an animal.
Bro. Even Chavez.
Yeah.
He fought Camacho too, huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Mayweather.
And Pernell Whitaker.
Shit.
Sure did. Forgot
Fought
about
all kind of styles, man.
Fought Chavez twice, yeah. The first fight he had a bad cut. Chavez, yeah. He fought everybody, yeah.
So hey, if I was to compare the legacies of the career so far, Canelo versus the original Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, who got a better legacy, better career?
Oscar, easily. Oscar De La Hoya, Olympic gold medalist. We just mentioned the names on his resume. He beat Pernell Whitaker, even though it was a close fight. Oscar De La Hoya, man, way better than Canelo. Way better boxer, too.
I say Oscar.
Oscar. Any other votes for Oscar? Yeah. Any votes for Canelo?
As of right now, I'd say Oscar, just because his career is complete, and we're still waiting to see what Canelo will do in the future. So I have to go with Oscar.
Well, I had to go with Oscar simply because, from what I could tell, he never moved the way that Canelo moves. Like that's why it was so frustrating to see him promoting Canelo and making excuses, talking about marination and shit. It was like, wait a minute, when you was boxing, you didn't marinate shit. You fought everybody. Like whether you won, lost, or drew, like he fought Trinidad, he fought Mayweather, he fought everybody. And then when he's promoting Canelo, then he's like, oh, we got to let the fight marinate, or I don't know if that fight's going to happen. He is one hell of a fighter. He's one shitty promoter.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Oscar came out the door being a star.
Time machine, and Canelo ended up doing it. He conquered every single division. Canelo from the future is, he's going to end up being better.
So you think when it's all said and done, Canelo's career will be better than De La Hoya? Don't you got to take into account too, the opponents that he fought and the timing of when he fought them?
Well, here's the thing, though. Oscar De La Hoya doesn't have somebody who beat Glenn Johnson, so he got that working against.
He got that shit. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw a Glenn Johnson joke in there.
Yeah. I mean, hey. So, I got to definitely go with De La Hoya, man. De La Hoya was fighting motherfuckers in their prime, too, bro. Like, I see, a lot of over the hill.
I mean, he was the face of America, and not necessarily Mexico all the way, but for America, he was the man.
I gave them a fucking boxing lesson. That's what I did. Fantastic. Wooden spoons.
Tell you, man.
He was a good fighter, though. Fun fighter in a big name. He made that shit work for him.
Yeah.
Bruh. So it seems like most of the votes went to De La Hoya. What about you, Earl Spencer? What do you think about Oscar?
Listen. He's a hell of a fighter.
Hey, there's a lot. Pretty much unanimous.
He went back to back with Mosley. Shit, man. Is it there with Mayweather, Hopkins, you name it.
Damn,
Mosley was his childhood friend. And I was shocked Mosley won. Smaller guy.
Yep.
That's the Andre Ward face of approval.
Damn. Like, what the fuck was going on in that moment, bro?
Got it, motherfucker.
That second Kovalev fight.
That was the second Kovalev fight? What shot did he get hit with in that moment? Just
Looked like the
Just
first
some
one.
jabs. Kovalev got a strong jab.
shout out to my dog Ward though, man. Ward is undefeated Olympian. Come on, man. But yeah, Ward. I mean, Kovalev tried. He failed though. He failed. That man had 3 straps at 175. I only wish that the what's name fight would have happened with Adonis. Man, hopefully Adonis
Yeah.
is still getting better with his health and everything too. 'Cause that's
Yeah, last
unfortunate.
time I saw him, I heard he was divorcing the wife. It's so much going on over there, but
Oh, I'm
yes,
man.
something happened. But his he was out jogging. His voice wasn't still all the way clear, but he's gotten better though.
Okay. Wish we would have. I wish we would have good. I think I'm gonna say gotten Riddick Bowe Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that would have
Riddick
been
Bowe.
good.
He would
Oh,
say
actually, Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
That was one. Yeah.
Y'all think he was scared of Lewis?
Now they actually signed it for the fight, and the fight was about to go down, but Lewis lost. He got stopped.
Yeah. And
Yep.
what's his name? Rock Newman.
Yeah, that dude.
Man, that dude was something, boy.
Yeah.
What up, Kiwi?
Y'all talking about the trainer, right? The one who
Yeah.
also used to train what's that one heavyweight's name? The Puerto Rican one? I can't remember.
No. He didn't train him. You talking about Norman Stone.
Oh yeah.
You talking
My
about
bad.
John Ruiz.
I'm getting these dudes. I'm getting these
Yeah,
dudes
saying the
mixed
fight's
up.
fixed, Donnie.
Yeah,
Jimmy's doing everything, Roy.
That dude was
Bowe,
crazy
like,
too, though.
Riddick Bowe hated Lennox because he beat him in the Olympics. So there's
Yeah.
always an issue with them too.
He said you got help from the ref, man.
One of the best fights I ever seen was Holyfield versus Bo 1.
Yeah.
Remember that? That fight was fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else is a good fight, y'all? Check it out. H Money, you probably seen it. Terry Norris versus Donald Curry. Check that fight out. Check that fight out.
Watch some of them fights before this weekend because I'm excited about that Gonzalez. That Gonzalez Estrada fight. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all got questions in the chat, y'all just put them in the comments. Hey, let me ask you this question, H Money. Do you care to comment on this, the back and forth between Gervonta Davis and Regis Prograis, or is that even worth speaking on?
Yeah.
Anybody? Because I think he on mute.
Man,
I was kind of shocked when I saw. Or my bad, one too good.
Go no, go ahead, man. You could chop it up.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was
comment?
kind of shocked about him coming at him like that, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Tank's head right now.
I hadn't even been following it, so I heard about it. I think first time yesterday. So I'm like, I don't know. Was that to help promote his fight coming up or something? You know what I mean?
Seems
they do
to
that.
be the trend, man. Seems to be the trend because I think that's the wrong dude to be, throwing spitballs at.
At Regis, you think he barked up the wrong tree with Regis, or is that just?
Yeah, I think he's the real deal at 140. I don't think that dude's you know what I'm saying? To say that, I think he may be capping, man. If not, I don't know. It don't make sense to me. Not with 135 as hot as it is.
That's what I don't be understanding, man.
Yeah, he was the first guy to come out as soon as the Valdez KO happened. He was like, "Give me him now."
As soon as Valdez
I
came
don't know.
out,
Regis is a dog, so I just don't see it. Like,
motherfucker punched tires bare knuckled and shit. Man,
I mean, I know Tank is a dog. I can't take that from him.
Fucking monster truck tires and shit.
But I heard Tank spar bigger guys anyway. So,
Lisa, a lot of people say that. There's a lot of fighters that are like, "Oh, I spar with heavyweights." Yeah, but what does that really mean?
His neck looked like a little heavyweight's neck.
I know, but
You think he
I'm
can
not
take a
saying
Regis punch?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying the sparring rumor thing, it happens all the time. They say like so and so spars with heavyweights. It's like, okay, fine. Then why did he get his ass whipped by a lightweight? You know. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't think he needs to go for that Rougarou work.
Rougarou work, right?
Yeah, because I could definitely see a guy like Prograis walking around about 160, 170. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easy. And I mean, because I seen him and Tio standing together, and he was bigger than Tio, and Tio's a big 135 pounder. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if that. To me, it's just he just talking. You know, I think he's just talking because I mean, think about it. He would make more money fighting at 135 than he would trying to jump up to 140 to fight Prograis and get a title, and it'd be a hotter fight. It don't
sorry,
make sense.
1-2. I thought he was talking about jumping up to 140 to fight some other dude, not even
Mario
Prograis.
Barrios.
Yeah, like so. Where did Prograis come into the picture?
I don't know. I think it's a Mayweather move, and I think they just trying to attach the dude to the
are
name that he's fighting.
You know
what I'm saying?
Unless
Like putting another 140, a bigger name attached to Barrios. You know what I'm saying? And then jumping in there with him, you know, and then saying, "Well, I don't really need to fight those guys. They need to fight me. I'm the A side. I already passed them. I'm at 140 now." And then come back down to 126.
That sounds like cap promotions to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It don't make sense. It don't make money sense. It don't make legacy sense. To me, it don't. It's just I don't know, man.
Floyd ain't gonna let him get in there with Regis.
Yeah.
They allow them to do whatever they want on Twitter and social media, but they get told who to fight. It's all said and done.
I mean, you got Teal, you got Haney, you got Ryan, and I mean, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Well,
really, it's kind of obvious, like what should happen. Tank should fight Ryan. Tio should fight Haney, and then those two winners can fight each other. Simple, plain, Occam's razor, done.
And then when that's done, let's see who's capping at 140. You know what I'm saying? See if they still capping. You know.
Hey, was there really any energy from the Mayweather side to make the fight happen with Ryan, or it was just Ryan out here capping? Like, was there any real talks about that fight being made? Because I never believed this shit.
Which fight are you referring to, sir?
Ryan and Tank. Because I know Tank about to fight Mario Barrios, but was there a real effort from that side to make the fight happen with Ryan?
I doubt it, man. I think it was exactly. Yeah, it was exactly what you've been talking about with the Tiafimo and Haney situation. It was the exact same thing, but it was Tank and
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
On Mike Tyson's podcast doing the same thing.
I think they would just kept each other's names in their mouths to build their brand, and they were both cool with the shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Because that's a new thing, man. That's the new trend. So, I mean, they just talk about it, and then they just go fight random people. That's why, you know, I was leaning so much. I was leaning towards Tio for so long because he was in there doing it. He was talking about it. He was doing it. Now Haney's talking about it, and he wants to do it. And now Tio I'm not seeing the same energy out of Tio. So I'm like, oh man, like, you know, let's get these fucking the show on the road, man. Because those are the two dudes that I think is really eventually willing to get in the ring. The other two, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Black, I forgot to mention a certain point about the Sugar Ray Leonard thing real quick. Another thing that Sugar Ray Leonard did in that fight with Marvin Hagler, he demanded 12-ounce gloves. So he picked the size of the gloves. He picked the size of the ring. Let me finish that, Haplo, bro. I'm not trying to be rude to you, Haplo, and I apologize, you know, for you.
Cool, but 10 ounces.
Yeah, I do apologize to you though, because it got heated. I don't want you to overtalk me, and I don't want to overtalk you.
I don't want to either. do that.
Yeah, all I
but
was
Let him
saying
talk,
was
Hap.
that.
You gotta let him
Yeah,
talk, Haplo. Come on.
I'm letting him.
Let him
I'm just
finish.
yeah,
responding to what he's saying. That's all.
yeah. All I was saying, Black, was Sugar Ray Leonard picked the size of the gloves in that fight. He picked 12-ounce gloves because he was afraid in 8-ounce gloves he'll be knocked out. He picked the amount of rounds. He changed from 15 championship rounds to 12 rounds, and also he picked the size of the ring. So that was 3 stipulations that he put in that fight, my brother, and these are all facts.
Okay, can I respond now?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so a 20-foot ring is standard according to the Marcus of Queensberry rules. Look it up. Secondly, you just went and did a whole bunch of research for nothing. I could have told you all that already. And they fought in 10-ounce gloves, which is standard for 160. Every division above 154 uses 10-ounce gloves. They weren't 12-ounce gloves. They were 10-ounce gloves. And the 12 rounds was agreed to by Marvin Hagler because he thought he was going to knock out Ray in 3 rounds. So, I mean, what are you complaining about?
Well, actually, if Sugar Ray Leonard, if he wasn't able to pick the glove size, the ring size, and the amount of rounds, there'll be no fight.
He didn't, bro.
So, hey, man,
20-foot
everybody
ring
knows
is
this. Ain't
standard.
nobody did no research, bro. I've been knew this shit. The whole world knows Sugar Ray Leonard,
20-foot
bro.
ring is standard. Look up the Marcus of
Bro,
Queensberry rules.
no, he chose 20.5-inch ring, bro.
Okay.
This is in the
you keep saying
documentary,
inch, bro. You don't
no,
know the
you can pull up the
difference between inches and
documentary.
feet.
He requested the big ring, the same
Bro,
way.
how's
Tiafimo,
anyone gonna listen
here
to
now
you
we
when
over talking
when-
each other, bro.
Okay,
You're being
but
rude, bro.
Let me
You're being
ask you
rude
this.
because
Can I ask you a
hey,
quick
can I say
question?
my piece, bro?
How's
Because I could be
anyone-
loud and start disrespecting.
I can be loud
bro.
too.
I could do the same shit
I
as
can
you,
be
bro.
loud too.
Let
I'm
him
not
let
being
him get it
disrespectful.
off, bro. Let him get it
You
off.
don't want me to get it
We
off because
gotta
he's
move
getting
on.
cooked. That's
No, I'm
what it
just
is.
saying, you
You've
don't
been
know the
cutting me
difference
off
between
the whole
inches and
fucking
feet.
time.
And then you expect people to
Exactly.
listen to you.
So he chose the glove size. He chose the ring size. And he
20-inch
changed
ring.
from
They
the
fought
way
in a
he
20-inch
shut the
ring.
fuck up when I'm talking, dog. I'm trying to be respectful, bro.
Haplo,
Hey,
you gotta
Black,
chill,
bro.
bro.
20 inches, bro. They were in like a phone booth.
All right.
The
All
man
right.
that
Well,
requested the
I
big
hear you, bro.
ring so he could run around like a little bitch. He requested this. He requested it the same way Tiafimo requested the franchise belt. So, I mean, we all know what everybody get these A-side tactics from.
Look, H
Sugar
Money,
Ray
you
Leonard.
don't like Sugar
We
Ray
all know
Leonard,
that.
bro.
We
That's
all know
not where
Sugar
he
Ray
didn't
Leonard
start
was
the
the
diva
original
tactics.
diva in
No,
boxing.
he wasn't.
Hey,
bro.
hey, but
We've
real
already
quick,
proven that is
Haplo.
not the case. We've proven that is
You're
not the
capping
case.
for Sugar Ray. You're a
Hey,
Sugar
real
Ray
quick,
fan.
I
I'm
want to say this
I
though.
said he was
fanboy.
kind of a diva, but
He was
it
the
didn't
biggest
start
diva
with
in the
him.
history of boxing.
No, he
Hey, but
wasn't,
I'll
bro.
be honest with you though, to defend what H Money is saying, he keeping the same energy with certain fighters. It ain't just Sugar Ray. Like he actually flamed.
But he's blaming Sugar Ray,
Floyd.
though.
Hold on, he flamed Floyd. He flamed Canelo. He flamed Tiafimo.
No,
so
I
he's
feel
talking
it.
about the
I
pattern.
get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I'm not
So you don't have to be.
disagreeing, but you
don't have
say
to
he's the
take it
original.
personal that it's just
No,
your
I'm not
guy.
taking it personal.
But if he
I'm
is a
saying
diva, he
he's
is a
not
diva.
the-
So
he's
don't
not-
cap if he really is a diva.
He's not the original diva, is what I
But
said.
he a diva though, right?
He's somewhat of a diva. I
He's
said
a
that
diva.
from the
He's a
beginning.
diva.
But he had a fucking fundraiser, invited Hagler, all the legends, because people thought they were gonna make the super fight with Hagler. Instead, he said it never is gonna happen. So that's
That
not
doesn't
being a
make
diva.
him the original diva.
That's
over
not being a
people who were
diva.
alive before he was born, bro.
To shit on Marvin Hagler in front of the whole world and say he never gonna
And then
give
he
him the
fought
fight.
him. And then he fought
Yeah,
him.
after he lied, after he put
And he
stipulations
beat
in the
him.
contract, after
And he
he
beat
fucking
him.
lied for 5 years.
You made your case, bro. You made your case. You ain't got to keep going with it.
He
You made
fought
your
him
case.
and he beat him.
Haplo, we know you gonna defend him. You on the front line, Sugar Ray. I got it. We get it. We know who on the front line for who.
He fought him and he beat him. What do you want? I mean,
Yeah,
what do
he
you want
didn't
him
win.
to
He
do?
got Hagler got robbed. Hagler won the fight. He got robbed.
Oh my god.
That's what happened. Sugar
Dude,
Ray
I probably
ran,
scored that fight.
fought only 30
I
seconds
probably
of each
scored
round.
that fight
He fought for the
about
30
20
seconds.
times.
Hey,
And
hey,
every
Black, do
single
you
time
respect
I
the man's
scored it
game
for
plan
Ray.
that says, tell me when is the last 30 seconds in a fight and let me throw a quick flurry to
That's
steal
called
a round.
stealing a round. Yeah.
So fight for 30 seconds
It's a
in the whole
technique.
fucking fight? Are you serious?
It's a technique. No, it wasn't 30 seconds.
Hey,
the
this
whole
shit is a
fight.
joke, bro.
It was 30 seconds at the end of
Sugar
the
Ray
round.
Leonard is a joke. Fight for 30 seconds and think you win a round? Fuck out of here.
Man, this
Come
Sugar
on,
Ray
man.
shit just fires some shit off.
You could win a round in 30 seconds. You can
What the
easily.
fuck up with Sugar Ray?
That's the
bro?
weakest game plan ever that you could come up with. Just
Well,
tell me
why
when
did
it's
it
30
work then?
seconds. Let me hurry up and
Why did it work?
tell
if
me
it's
when
the
it's 30
weakest game
seconds
plan ever.
so I could try to steal the round real quick. Throw a fucking flurry. Don't
People
even
do
land
that
a
all the
punch.
time,
Just throw a whole
H-Money.
bunch of punches. Don't even land it so the
People do
crowd
that
could scream.
all the time.
He wasn't
bro.
even landing those punches. Those
He-
pity pat
bro,
Gary
he was
Russell
landing
weak ass
those
punches he
punches.
was throwing.
All right,
Oh,
so real
bro,
quick,
he was
Hey,
landing those punches.
Haplo. Okay, you got a tendency. Okay, go ahead and talk, man. Without since you ain't got to cut
Me
nobody out.
or
You got the floor.
H?
You got the floor right now if you want to talk.
I'm just gonna say, bro, like stealing around is a tactic, bro. That's something that people do all the time. And to say he fought 30 seconds in the whole fight is like saying they fought in a 20-inch ring. You keep saying stuff like that, and it doesn't make any sense, bro. Like Ray Leonard was landing those punches. Those punches were hard punches, and Ray Leonard could punch, bro. Like Hagler was the bigger guy, but Ray Leonard could punch. And I know that because I know a guy who fought Ray Leonard and I know a guy who fought Tommy Hearns. And the same guy fought both of them. And he said Ray Leonard hit way harder than Tommy Hearns. And most people think that Tommy Hearns hit harder.
Bullshit.
Okay, well then talk to the guy that fought them both, bro.
Who was the guy? You won't even say his name.
Randy Shields fought both of them.
Yeah, why don't you bring him to the panel so we could cook him?
Oh, now I need to bring him to the panel.
Yeah, bring him to the panel if you're telling the truth.
So you're gonna
So I
tell
can
him
confront
that
him.
he got hit by both guys?
Because we all know
hit
that
by both guys.
Listen,
Money's gonna
bro.
tell him he's wrong.
Listen, Thomas Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard couldn't knock him out. He never even dropped Roberto Duran, and Hearns beat the dog shit out of him.
Yeah, and Leonard knocked Hearns out.
And what happened? Sugar Ray ducked the rematch, and
So now y'all debate who got more
They had
power.
the rematch.
So you
They had the
believe
rematch.
Pablo? You believe Sugar Ray had more power? That's what y'all debating.
I'm
now?
going by what a guy said who fought both of them said. To me.
Okay.
I'm convinced
he said
he's not a Sugar Ray Leonard fanboy.
Box did a look back at that fight, and I could do a little stat breakdown. Tell you what
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Pablo, I'm convinced you're a Sugar Ray Leonard fanboy at this point. It's all good.
I do like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
It's all good, bro.
We found you a weak spot.
No, it's not a weak spot.
Yeah.
I like Sugar Ray Leonard. Fuck it. I like Benny Leonard too. So.
No, I'm just saying, like we can't
I like Mike
criticize him.
Tyson.
Well, you gonna be up here on the front
No,
line.
I just don't say he ducked Aaron Pryor.
He did duck Aaron Pryor. The whole world knows it.
He didn't.
Hey,
Aaron
Black,
Pryor
you a Demetrius
admitted-
Andrade fan, Black. You remember when
Aaron
Andrade
Pryor admitted,
Everybody admitted
to turning
hold
the
on.
fight
Let
down.
me say
He
my
turned
piece,
the fight down.
Let me
Hey,
say my piece, bro.
he asked me a question now, bro.
Yeah. I know you're trying to overtalk it. You don't want the people to know the truth about Sugar Ray,
Man,
how he
go
ducked
ahead.
Aaron Pryor
Go
and
ahead.
lowballed him
Go ahead.
and ran away for years when Aaron Pryor
Nah,
was his.
Aaron Pryor turned the
No,
fight
Aaron,
down.
but let me talk, bro. When Aaron Pryor,
Pablo,
If you're gonna
got your
talk,
strap
you're gonna
on.
talk to
this
me,
guy is
or you're gonna
rude,
talk
bro.
to Black.
Haplo is rude as fuck, bro.
I am rude, but I don't mean to be rude.
Let me ask. Let him ask.
I
you
just
the
like to,
question, bro.
I like
Come
to
on.
say my piece without being cut off, and this guy
Okay, go
is being
ahead.
rude, bro.
Go ahead,
The whole time,
Don't
past
cut
hour,
him
bro.
off. Hap.
H,
Let him get
listen,
the question
hey,
off.
let me apologize to H Money.
I apologize to you too, H. I'm sorry,
All
bro.
right. No.
We need
beef
both.
whatsoever.
We need the H's to get along on the panel.
Hey, nah, he with the shit. I heard him yesterday. He was talking to Bill Haney. He was intoxicated.
He was talking to Bill yesterday.
Yeah, on what's his name? Thunderdome Boxing. I sent Bill your link too. Matter of fact, my brother Black Horseman. I told Bill about the UGC and everything. So I told him last night. So hopefully we gonna get him to the UGC. I already told him.
No doubt. But you said Hap was liquored up talking to him and shit.
Man, but he was cooking though. He did cook for a little bit. He was cooking. He said some
Not
good
true.
shit though. Go ahead, Hap.
No, I called up. I didn't realize it was the real guy. That's what it was. It wasn't that I was liquored up. I thought they had someone on there pretending to be him. Like, you know how we have people on here pretending to be Mauricio Suleiman.
Only UGC do that. Precious.
Yeah. Well, I called up and I was like,
can understand
that. I was like, yo, are you really Devin's father? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried to start a conversation. That's all that happened.
And it just came out strange. Like, is this nigga drunk?
Yeah, it came out strange because like I thought it was someone pretending to be Bill Haney. I didn't realize it was a real guy. And actually, I apologize to Thunderdome.
Ironcon checking you in the chat. He said, "Stop talking, Happy. Let him finish." I'm joking.
Yeah, Bill be everywhere. We all know Bill.
Yeah, I'd never seen him before.
He looked. Devin looked just
it was
like
my
his dad.
mistake. It was my mistake.
Just like his
Right.
dad. Spitting image of him.
Bill just got the Rick Ross shit. Devin ain't got that.
Yeah, he just got the Devin got that baby face, you know. He a baby though, you know.
Right. Let's Tank is going at Prograis so Prograis can take his sights off AB, who is like Davis's big bro. Davis, AB, Easter always together. Prograis wants AB for the name in check, so Davis went at him. I mean, yeah, Prograis been calling out AB. I just think that this what these guys do nowadays. Like they call out guys that they know they're not gonna fight, and I don't know if it's a private agreement or some shit, but they like, all right, man, we're just gonna go at each other. We're gonna get a good little buzz, and then it's gonna be good for my fight coming up. It's gonna be good for your next tune-up coming up. Because matter of fact, he about to fight on the Triller, so he's on the. I think he on the under. Yeah, he's on the undercard of.
Yeah, who got added to that? I saw it earlier. I forgot who it was. Somebody
I think
got added
he's on the
today.
undercard of that Tio shit.
No. Regis Prograis versus Ivan Redkach is on the undercard of Frank Mir versus Antonio Tarver.
But that's a Triller shit, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Triller. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. I knew
Oh,
it was one
wow.
of them shit.
Very good stuff.
So I mean, hey, you know,
Antonio Tarver coming back, huh?
Man,
just
he been
making a
looking big
debut.
as hell, Antonio Tarver. He been looking swole, bro.
Tarver? That motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Tarver looked like a natural heavyweight now. That one, he looked like he on the juice.
Now he said natural
didn't call
heavyweight.
out
Didn't he go
Tyson.
say you're the juice?
For real, that dude look big as fuck right now.
He said the juice got him looking like a natural heavyweight. Damn.
Damn.
Sweet
That's
science.
crazy.
Hey man, y'all entertained in the chat though. Shout out to the H's. That's the first time H Money and Haplo went at it.
Hey, Black, whenever you wrap it up, Black, I'm gonna go live. So whenever you finish, we gonna slide
shit,
to my
well,
joint.
yeah, let me wrap it up then, man.
No, take your time though. Take your time, bro.
Just depend on if y'all got something else to cook on. If not,
Yeah,
we shut it down.
good.
Hearns was known to have weak chin or no legs, but they was talking about power. They weren't talking about chin.
He would get tired too. One thing about Hearns, another one of the H's. Shout out to all the H's in the game: Hagler, Haney, Holmes, Holyfield. You feel me? Haplo, you dig?
So
Can't forget
H
Haplo.
Money. Devin Haney and what's that guy's name? It's official, right?
Jorge Linares. I don't know if it's official. I talked to Bill yesterday, but he didn't say like anything was official. But I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay. That should be a good fight. That should be a real good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Red still with us. Oh, Red still with us. Okay, cool.
Hey, but that thing about Hearns is true. That's what Emmanuel Stewart was known for though. Like he was able to help Hearns protect that glass jaw. And that's something that he did with a couple fighters throughout the years. You know, he took guys who really couldn't take a punch but had power, and he was able to get them to protect that glass jaw. That was something that he kind of specialized in.
Yeah. Hearns fought off that jab. Yeah, that's how he beat Virgil Hill. He beat Hill just with a jab, a nasty jab.
Hey, Iron Cone, you can scream to the world about how you feel about Ryan, man. You know what I mean? People can't hear that duck talk you're talking about in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna help him out. Wait, I'm changing my picture. There we go.
Let me come out of this. Hold on, because I'm looking up something else. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Quack quack, motherfuckers.
But he said he a goose now. It's bigger than a duck. Damn, he got promoted to goose level.
I ain't editing another picture.
I mean, geese are pretty aggressive, so
they are.
Yeah,
like I seen some videos, man. They are
aggressive duck. Oh well. Damn.
And they have like razor teeth in their beak. Yeah, man.
All I know is Ryan picked the wrong era to duck. The wrong era to duck the champ.
Hey, I know this is a little off topic, but y'all know how alligators they do that hiss thing.
Oh, so you in Florida? You can
I
teach
ain't
us
never
about
been
this
around
shit.
no
Yeah, I know what
alligator.
you're talking about,
Go ahead
Ren.
and teach us about this
Geese
shit,
do
bro.
the same thing. No, my point is geese do the same thing.
They hiss.
They red. They ain't got no alligators up here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure geese eyes are like red too, just to add all, you know.
I probably
So they on
run
drugs.
like hell if I seen one.
I ain't never seen one out and about.
You be feeding the gators and shit, bro.
Nah, I never seen one out and about. Only thing I've seen are signs saying beware of gators. But other than that,
Bro,
I
I
never
have a
seen an actual
friend.
gator.
I have a
Damn,
friend.
you've been in Florida
Red.
the whole time and never seen a gator.
I have a friend that's father got eaten by a fucking alligator in Florida. He died.
Damn.
Oh,
I seen that on video.
That's
Man,
crazy.
that's crazy.
wow.
Well, you know, a couple years ago, well, I think it was 2016. You know, there was that little kid got snatched up by alligator at Disney World.
Yeah, I remember that.
Damn. Got
Yeah.
snatched up by an alligator at Disney World.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't even
he-
know why the child was down there and that them alligator. Oh, never mind.
Damn.
It was
They
at
move fast
one of
too.
the resorts.
They
Like
move
you'll have
fast
like
too.
major golf tournaments that are like going on down here, and like they'll
Mhm.
delay for like 2 hours because of fucking large ass gators just like laying on the greens.
Yeah, that's because that's swampland. I think aren't they in Louisiana too?
Yeah, yeah,
all
they
that
are.
swamp. Yeah,
They're in the
man.
bayou.
But they don't have no crocodiles though, do they? In
Nah,
Florida?
Crocodiles are
we don't have no
ocean. That's the
crocodile.
ocean. Yeah.
That's in they
Salt
have them in
water.
Australia and all that. Yeah.
Now I have seen gators swimming in brackish water though, out where I live.
You
Yeah,
saw
I
what,
never
bro?
seen.
What is brackish water?
Yeah, what
It's a mixture
like a-
between.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry. A mixture between what?
It's salt and fresh mix.
Salt and fresh
It's
water.
called
Yeah.
brackish.
Okay. I didn't know that. All right. Good information.
Ronald want me to put this up. He said, put a picture of Ricky Martin up there. He think this is Ryan. He called Ryan Ricky Martin.
Oh Lord.
The diva.
Angelique calls him Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
some people call them menudo. Remember the menudos when I
Yeah.
remember that when I was a teenager. It was a bunch of them, and then when they get a certain age, they would change them. When
Yeah.
they get, because menudo means change in Spanish, so they would
And
change.
wasn't Ricky Martin actually a member of Menudo at one point?
Yeah, he wasn't an original one, but I remember like the original ones because my neighbors, they were crazy over Menudo. Oh my God, it was like a big thing.
Damn.
They used to be on all the cover of the Tiger Beat magazines. I remember all that stuff, man. Remember the magazines back then, Right On and all that?
Yeah, I remember magazines.
Yeah, they used
Those
to be
don't
on
really
the
exist so
cover. They
much
used to
these
have
days.
posters all over their walls. And I couldn't figure out which one, because they changed them, often.
They had an age limit. They would once you
What's
got
up,
to a
Jalik?
certain age, you had to get out. What's up, Jalik?
What's up, Jalik? Was it like 16 you had to go?
I think it was like 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember them very well. That was during the Michael Jackson era too. When what was that? Thriller and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, the 80s.
You know what I used to like back then? That Passed the Dutchie.
Young
Young shoot. What's the name of that group? Oh, they were so good.
something youth.
Musical
I can't
Youth.
remember.
Right?
Musical Youth. Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, they were fucking good.
I remember 5 Star from the UK. And they made All Fall Down was a family group. It was a lot of them young groups. The Jets, they came later. Yep.
Hey, Ronald said, thanks, UDC Flame. Now my day is good. Ryan Garcia talking to media explaining why he and Tink Tank ain't fighting. Javier says Canelo, first Mexican ever undisputed at 68. That's a good one to talk about. Congratulations, to Canelo. I'm gonna say that, ahead of time. Congratulations to Canelo Alvarez.
It's already gonna happen.
Being the first
All in
Mexican
the
undisputed.
future.
I mean, how do people feel about that, man? Mexican.
Go
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Has there ever been an undisputed at 168? I doubt it, right?
At 68, I don't know, but
No,
there's
no,
never
there
been even a
hasn't.
Mexican undisputed.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's
So
never been an
that's
undisputed at 68 that I know of.
okay. So that's a
Hey,
historical.
Haplo, that's correct though, right? There's never been a Mexican undisputed ever, right?
No, that is not correct.
Not correct?
No, because going back to like the 1-2 belt eras, like there were plenty of Mexican guys that had undisputed.
Maybe that's what they said. It was the first
Four belt, the first
first,
four belt, the first.
he would have been the
belt
first
era.
at middleweight to
first in the 4 belt era.
Right. There's only 4 people in the 4 belt era. T.O. think he the 5th, but he ain't. He capped. Okay. Jalik.
What's up, bro? Thanks I appreciate the invite. Shout out to everybody on the panel.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. If you want to cook on the original topic, man, Joel Diaz out here getting death threats, man.
Oh, I just heard about it. I be out and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just hearing about it. I clicked on the link you put in there. I'm like, wow.
What's up, Jalik?
I'm like, wow. I'm reading it. I'm like, wow. Why would he? So they blaming him or what? I'm confused. Like,
it might be some
Mexican fanboys. Slipped him the bag.
It might be LDBC fanboys that's threatening him, like they threatened Mark Breland.
Oh, okay. They said I stole him out instead of improving him. I made him worse. Oh man, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, bruh. So
that's crazy. Like,
you see how he had to get defensive? It wasn't my fault. He didn't do what I fucking told him
he
to do.
He got a big fan base in Turkey.
Oh wow! I didn't
Apparently,
know.
I guess they treated him like he was a god, and they just watched the god get blazed out by Mexico.
Right, because there's not a lot of Turkish fighters. So what did Joel Diaz? He responded. Damn.
In that same article, yeah, he says, it's not my fault. He didn't follow my instructions or some shit or whatever.
Oh well, you ain't supposed to say that. You ain't supposed to say that, bro. You gotta lose as a defensive. Fighters do that when the fighters win. They take all the credit, like, yeah, but when they lose, they blame the fighter. You can't do that, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta
threw him under the bus. But he was getting death threats, so he's like, what am I supposed to do? It's not my fucking fault. You know, Mexicans get mad, a lot of them sometimes. But
wow.
Yeah. But other than that, how you feel about Canelo, man? Becoming undisputed at 168. We know it's gonna happen. So how you feel about it?
It'd be great for his legacy. It'd be great for his legacy. Now, it's not really since it doesn't. None of the opponents really pose too much of a threat, so it's not really attractive. Like for instance, at 175, because Joe Smith versus Beterbiev or Bivol versus
or 160 if he would have completed there.
Exactly.
But yeah, right.
Against Andre, that'll be more attractive, and also that would actually get Canelo more money because more people are tuned in because people perceive Andrade and Charlo as having a better chance than Billy Joe. I just read Billy Joe said he hasn't started camp, and I've been saying that. I said Billy Joe,
That's
man.
what he said too. They said earlier that this man. What did he say earlier, y'all?
He had the flu and he can't start camp, and he could be being sarcastic, but it's probably the truth.
Somebody, I think Red said. One of y'all said that he basically came out and said that he just there for the paycheck or some shit.
He's heavy, and I believe him.
He's saying he has the flu, Jalik, because he wants to use that nasal spray.
Oh, set up.
Yeah, I can't trust Billy.
Set up, yeah, man.
Yeah, he already
trust this
out
motherfucker,
there.
bro.
Exactly. So
he talking about his shit, he looking for some medicine, some pharmacy shit.
Then he gonna take 2 weeks, and he gonna be cut up. He gonna be super cut up, like and he gonna have all this stamina. I'm telling you, I don't trust Billy Joe. That's why I said I probably won't even watch the fight. It's like fake. He's fake. Like he's a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to
he
get
will mess up the party.
He gonna mess up the party.
He will shit on your rugs when you get your.
He knew damn well the fight was.
Let's just keep it real. Billy Joe Saunders is an asshole. Period.
Yeah, but you can be an asshole but be professional and still win fights and
Hey,
still make a career. Like, you know what I
you know
mean?
how you clean your bathroom up? Somebody coming in shit. He's that type of person.
He already, yeah, that's
He the type of
Yeah, he
motherfucker
don't
wipe
mess
his
up.
ass and leave the doodle tissue right on the
I
floor and
ain't
walk out.
speaking it, but
weird, bro.
yeah.
He's weird.
Well, like Lisa said, he like flashed the crowd in a Olympic
Yeah,
tournament.
he's different. Like,
I'll be right back,
Yeah,
y'all.
he got kicked out.
I don't understand him. Like what's
Yeah, I didn't even know that, but that, I mean, golly, man,
He's a
this guy
prankster.
has a career rap sheet.
All
yeah,
you gotta do is
prankster.
ask Iron Kong. He got the whole
Dude threw
scoop
chicken
on
at
Billy
Deontay
Joe.
Wilder and ran away. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
but the thing about it is he
Who does
apologized,
that?
but he keep doing it though. So it's obvious that he don't understand like what's really going on. So Canelo knock him out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll pump some sense in his brain. He just don't get it. And you can tell he not really committed to boxing like that. I mean, that's why the fight is really not, to me, it's really not what intriguing. It's really not. And you know what I mean? But that's not Canelo's fault. Hey, if the dudes don't train, because he should have known months ago that the Canelo fight was gonna be made. He got MTK. Like they know behind the scenes. It's not like they just find out and boom. So he should have been training. So if he's not taking it serious, then why should we take him serious? Why should people spend their money?
Yeah, well, we watched him live after his last fight, you know, going at Eddie Hearn saying, I better get the Canelo fight. So, yeah, he knew about it.
Oh, he did say that? Oh, see, I missed his last fight. I didn't even see it. Yeah, okay.
Remember when his son punched Willie Monroe?
Yeah,
And
he be doing too much stuff. He done something with the crackhead. It's too much. Then he make comments about women hitting
Didn't
women.
he pay a crackhead to like punch somebody or
Yeah,
something?
he keep doing stuff over and over again, bro. I'm
God
like,
damn, dude! Like, and then he throws chicken and runs. Like that's
yeah,
like
he
a
don't
little
get
kid.
it.
That's
Yeah,
like a
he
little kid,
doesn't
bro.
get it. He doesn't get
he's
it.
a prankster.
And then they saying he trying to pay people or do something for people to interview to speak good about MTK Global. How you gonna pay somebody to speak good? That's their name. They gotta if he cool, then that's crazy. Like I don't know, man. Billy Joe.
Yeah, that was him that came out defending that MTK shit, wasn't it?
Right, it's like they paid on the door. If how are you gonna bet?
Yeah, he went over and aboard for his crew, man.
I don't know. It seems like that guy's a gangster, that MTK guy. I forget his name. But I think maybe Billy is a little scared of that guy and he wanted to, you know, ingratiate himself.
Yeah, like, I mean, voicing your opinion, you know, especially when it comes to like your own camp, yeah, that's okay. But like reaching out to like people that you know are like influential, and not only that is like, you know, part of the, you know, plan that's going against them. That's just, man, you can't do that type of crap.
Yeah, he just don't get it. And I don't think he's serious about boxing. I think he can make 160, but he don't train hard because he can't take his. I forget the name of the drug he took, but he can't take it. So, yeah, so that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm not. I'm honest with you. I'm not watching it, man.
They gonna pull up randomly like a motherfucker on that nigga. Watch.
I ain't watching it.
Bada gonna be on his ass.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna make it to the fight, dog.
Yeah, it's just something up. Like he going. You know what I think is gonna happen? He going if he do fight, he not gonna make weight on purpose and take a fine, and that way he can try to at least say he made it. And he probably be about 2-3 pounds overweight. He probably weigh like 170 something and lose the belt on the scales, and then they still gonna be forced to get the belt, and Canelo will still get the belt. That's what I think is gonna happen if he fight.
Man, that'll be some bullshit, bro. He a clown. I don't even think he gonna make it to the fight. What's going on with Crawford? I don't know.
I know. I haven't been.
I don't know. Last I heard was the Porter shit possibly happening, and now I'm hearing. I don't know what the fuck happening.
Pacquiao shit ain't gonna happen. We know
he's getting ducked. That's what's happening.
Yeah, he's getting ducked. Absolutely, I agree with you. The thing is, what's going on with Terrence Crawford? The Manny Pacquiao fight looks like it's not gonna happen.
How y'all feel about Manny versus Mikey?
That's a good fight, though. I think Crawford is a better fight, of course.
Good fight. What you mean? What you mean, good fight?
Good fight where, I think it's damn near evenly matched at this point. I would say a 50-50 fight, but I'm leaning towards Manny Pacquiao. Of course, like I said, yeah.
Coming off the Keith, you see how he beat Keith? I mean, it was a good ass fight.
That was a while ago. That was like 2 years ago, though, Black.
Yeah, but Mikey ain't, at 40. This is at 47, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. But Mikey can pop, though, Black. That he do got power. He showed it against Jesse Vargas. He showed us against Robert Easter that he can punch.
I mean, he's
If
slow.
he get his timing down right, so he can
say that.
If he can, I mean, this is Pacquiao now, though. Like, this is man Pacquiao. So
Pacquiao been knocked out a lot of times.
Mikey got great timing, so
he do got his hand. So it's that straight right. If he hit him right, but Pacquiao can hurt him too.
Right.
Early, because Mikey do take some time.
I'm surprised to hear that though. Hey, in the chat, y'all let us know. Is that a good fight?
I want to be honest with you. I don't really want to see it. I think Manny is fighting. I think he got a lot of debt. You know what I'm saying? And he needs some money. That's what I think is going on. And then the Crawford or Earl Spence fight for unification. But it's a young man's sport, man. It's time to give it up. But I don't know, man. Mikey is like he getting rewarded for losing. It's boxing weird, man.
Bro, but you got to remember though, Mikey's been calling out Manny Pacquiao since he was in that fight with Brandon Rios, and his brother was training Brandon, and Mikey was in the corner, and he was talking about he could beat Manny. Then that was a long time ago, bro.
Yeah,
and he's been capping all this time trying to fight Manny, but the problem is Mikey's feet are so slow, bro. Like even an old Manny is gonna be dancing around that dude, and like he can barely move, bro.
What about Marquez? You think his feet?
Hey, I wonder if Mikey gonna make him do VADA testing like he made Earl.
That's interesting. He does.
I think just to answer the question, I think Marquez's feet were much faster than Mikey.
Yeah,
he got 147 because he got knocked out by Diesel Marquez, right? At 147.
Yeah, the fourth fight. Yeah, that nigga had all kind of acne on his back and all kind of shit, bro. That shit was a dirty fight, bro.
Marquez had faster hands and feet than Mikey.
You think so? What about that?
faster hands. Yeah.
Let's say that was like a Super Saiyan Blue Marquez or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sensu Bean Marquez. You know what I mean?
But so Angel, do you agree with that? That he has faster hands and feet than Mikey Marquez? That is.
Yeah, man.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he has
combination better.
Not spectacularly
better.
Now he's younger.
That's not true, bro. Black, that's not true. Mikey obviously is younger than what Marquez was at that time. Mikey's still a young fighter. Mikey at this point is way faster than Marquez was. And I think people are underestimating Mikey Garcia. He only had one loss to Earl Spence Jr., bro.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying like prime for prime, bro. I think Marquez had faster hands and feet than Mikey.
He fought better. He fought better competition and he beat better names.
Well,
better.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He does
it'll surprise. I'll just say it'll surprise the hell out of me if it's a competitive fight. Like if Danny don't beat it, I mean, if Manny don't beat his ass, I'll be shocked. Like
I think it's gonna be competitive in a sense.
Does he drop Mikey?
Possibly, yeah. I think Mikey can get back up. Mikey is tough though, but Mikey
this is a little guy though that just has come up. He's only fought 2 fights at 47.
I think he might be taller than Manny though, because
he's bigger than Pacquiao. Mikey's actually the bigger guy.
Keith was too. Keith was bigger than Pacquiao. The size don't mean nothing with Pacquiao.
Well, for Mikey, I'm saying because Mikey is now he's on an equal playing field because him and Manny are both naturally small guys that came up from smaller weight classes. So it's not like Mikey going against a natural welterweight in Earl Spence, you know?
Yeah, that's
speaking of
Waddle
people
said
that have
Acme
called out
Academy.
Manny in 2021, what's up with
Acme
your guy
Academy.
Ryan, Julie?
Oh my
Justin,
God, young
yo,
Billy.
y'all gotta leave my boy alone, bro. Justin Bieber is trying to take control of his own
Man,
career.
get the hell out of here with that Bieber shit. Hey, young Billy, what's up, dog?
Man, what's up to the UGC?
Why
So
Billy?
what's
Good,
up,
good,
man?
bro.
Hey, man, I know I was hearing about the Mikey, bro. I would be shocked too if Manny don't whoop his ass, bro. Like if Manny don't treat it as, if it's not, I mean, it's gonna be somewhat competitive, but if Manny doesn't, show to be on another level, bro, I would be surprised. I would be really surprised. And I agree with y'all about Marquez having faster hands and feet than Mikey, man. Just a tad, but I do think he has faster hands than Mikey.
I mean, I just break it. I try to break it down. I look at it like, okay, man, he quick hands, quick feet. He can punch. We know Mike. He can punch. He got timing, but he's flat-footed. He's slow. His defense ain't all that great. We talking about a real speedy dude who was southpaw. Come on, man.
And you know what, Black?
There's one thing that people are forgetting a little bit about Mikey.
His timing.
He's got a propensity to get his nose broken. And Manny, with that straight left, bro.
That straight fucking left is gonna be bing, 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 bing,
bing, bing, right on that nose.
Right, bro.
Remember, Salido really stopped him.
Mikey got lucky against Salido.
Yeah, he quit.
Where they stopped the fight and went to the
Salido really stopped him.
Yeah,
he did. He did, but they went
you know
to
what?
the
Another thing about Mikey is that he gained about 40 pounds since
he ain't
no, man.
Mikey's about 190 right now, bro. Well, at least 180, and he's a small guy to be carrying that much weight.
Ooh, Mikey straight right is nice though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I just feel like you got to be elusive to hang with Pacquiao. Like, you know what I mean? To have some success, like, and have some kind of speed. Like, Bradley was elusive.
You also got to fight him like 2 or 3 times.
Was elusive, had some speed. Keith had elusiveness, speed. Floyd had elusiveness and speed. Mikey ain't that elusive, and he ain't really got speed like that.
He do, Black. I think you might be underestimating Mikey Garcia, bro. He showed the speed in that Earl Spence fight where he was able to survive. He is elusive and he can punch. I'm telling you guys sleeping on him.
Well, so hold on, H. So what do you think about this fight with Mikey? You think what chance do you give Mikey, H?
He said
it's a close fight. At this point in Manny Pacquiao's career, coming off a layoff like that, I would say damn near 45 what's it?
45.
Now around there, or 50-50. I'm leaning towards more 50-50.
Yeah, I think
the fighter that he once was, bro.
I think so too. That 2 years makes a difference. Mikey's better shape. I would lean towards Mikey more, but I don't like the way he be blowing it up. But this fight is actually a good fight. As much as it's not really no belts or nothing, but it's actually a good fight, actually.
If you go by last performances,
good numbers.
If you go by last performances, though, one guy got his ass whooped and the other guy won.
Yeah. Who got their ass whooped?
He be a champion at recess at that point?
He won against.
What do you mean though? What do you mean the other guy got his ass whooped? Because Mikey's last performance, he beat Jesse Vargas.
Yeah, he was kind of losing. Though. I ain't like the way he was.
He dropped him like 2 times in that fight, bro. Beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, he beat.
That was a really good fight.
Yes, Haplo said he got his ass whooped. I was saying, like, you talking about the Errol Spence fight, but after that, he still came back.
While y'all talking, I want y'all to check out Pacquiao resume.
Yeah, Mikey ain't really beat nobody like that.
Keith, AB, Matisse, fought Horn, got roughed up. Vargas, Bradley, fought Mayweather, lost. Algieri, Bradley again, Rios, Marquez. One Will Marquez, Shane, Margarito, Clottey, Cotto, Haddon, De La Hoya, Diaz. I mean, boy, Mikey about to jump in there with some smoke, bro.
That was a hell of a resume right there.
It is
smoke, dog.
But those 2 years, you don't think them 2 years? Because he fought July 2019. You don't
All right,
think
let me ask you this question, Jaleel. How long was he out before he fought Keith?
I don't. Oh, he fought a few months before. A few months prior, like 6 months when he fought AB.
Yeah, he did. He fought AB in that January.
He fought twice. Yeah, he fought January 19th and then
Oh,
July.
So that was kind of close. So now it's like
yeah.
So that was kind of close. And then before that, he had fought Matisse in
Like was it
in the
was
middle
the
of
Matisse fight in the summer? Was Matisse fight like a May or what? Was
Oh,
that
that
like a May?
too?
that was in July.
That was in July too. Okay, so he had 3 fights in a year, from July, January to July.
All right, he was active before he fought Keith.
Yeah.
That's close. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I don't.
So Mikey is more active going into this fight than Manny, so he has that as a sort of an advantage. But I don't know. He might have the ring rust. So if he go in there with Mikey and Mikey catch him or something, I gotta see it because I seen that nigga eat Keith shots, bro. So hey, I mean,
it's boxing, bro. Like, I mean, anyone could get caught and put to sleep, bro. I mean, it could happen, but
can anybody see
not
Pacquiao?
likely. It's not likely.
Can y'all see Pacquiao getting dropped though?
Yes.
I could see him getting dropped, but I don't think it's likely. I don't think it's likely though.
It could be like I could see him getting caught with a flash knockdown. You know, one of them right hands jumping in and out off a ring rust, but I think he'll get up and beat Mikey ass though.
Man, he's one of the sharpest motherfuckers.
Really go to the body that much. If Mikey went to the body, he could probably stop him and increase his chances of stopping him, but he don't.
Hey, a lot of dudes don't go to Pacquiao body for a reason, though, Jalik.
Keep trying.
Yeah, he's so fast with that left, bro. He's so fast with that left and jumping in and out, bro. You just go to that body, man. That straight right. I mean, that a dab and that straight left, bro, down the pike, man. It's dangerous to go to the body against somebody that short.
Low key, I think Manny's best punch is the left hand lead.
Yes, them straight shots, all his straight shots is vicious.
Yes. When he leans to the side and he just throws the left and he skirts around to the right,
right on the angle and boop, 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 like 4 in a row. That's how he caught Keith.
Hey, Ronald's. Hey, my bad to take away from. I heard something about Ryan Garcia, so I didn't. Who was good? Who was about to get on Ryan? Was that SA?
Oh shit.
Was that Sporting Advantage?
Yeah,
boy
that was me, man.
He called him Ryan Martin.
Y'all both kind of came at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just chilling, listening to y'all.
Like Pacquiao. Nah, you was like Pacquiao. Speaking of Pacquiao's opponent, what about your boy Bieber? And I came in on that. So I didn't mean to take away from Jalik's boy.
Bieber. That was Jalik. I don't say it like that.
Bieber is trying to take control of his career. He said he's retiring soon, and he don't want to wait. And he keep mentioning that he's
the manager right here. Go ahead. Nigga knows fight dates, modeling dates, appointments.
Hey, Jalik. I mean, I'm a fan too, though, bro. So I rock with you on that one, bro.
I get you, man. I'm gonna if he get knocked out, hey, better.
If he gets slept, he gets slept.
Take control over his. I think he probably really serious about retiring, and he said
we need to hear Tony's perspective on this too.
I think De La Hoya. I think because he keep mentioning De La Hoya worked for me. Now, see him fighting Tank will force De La Hoya to work with Al Heyman, and maybe De La Hoya just doesn't want to do it, and De La Hoya would rather put on. I don't know he would rather put on because
I think it's just that De La Hoya only has that one guy. You know, he doesn't have Canelo anymore.
I don't know. He got Virgil.
Hey, listen. What you're not looking at here, though, De La Hoya has one guy, but he has the most marketable guy.
Yeah,
no, I get that. But I'm saying, like, just looking at it from De La Hoya's perspective, like, he's got this one guy.
That's what Lisa said.
Virgil Ortiz is
on him being the most marketable this year or something.
If they put their work in, they can do something. But I get it. But you can't force. If he's saying he's gonna retire, you just gotta say, oh, hey, that's it. He's not gonna be around long. You just gotta let him go, and that's what some promoters don't like. But we'll see, man.
Now, see, H Money, that's some Sugar Ray Leonard type stuff, saying you're gonna retire and like trying to get money and all that.
Go ahead, expose your boy. Go ahead, expose your boy.
That goes back to Sugar Ray Leonard. You
don't believe him?
Go ahead.
Mike.
Go ahead with it.
How old was Ray Leonard when? How old was Ray Leonard when he retired, y'all? The first time.
The first time, I think he was like in his late 20s.
Yeah.
But he had a detached retina. And
right.
He detached himself from the boxing world.
Maybe I don't know because boxing is. I guess he said he don't want no tune-ups. We'll see, man. I think he talked himself out of the
damn black bro. Put that Billy Joe.
Hey, TBS, what's up, bro?
My bad, delete.
Nah.
Hey, let me hear what's going on, bro. TBS.
He must be
What's
on mute.
up, fellas? What's up with it, man?
What's
What's
great?
up, bro?
What's going on?
How y'all feel? How y'all feel, man? Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my dog YB, man, for shopping through yesterday, man, showing love. Shout out to my dog H Money, Black, Hablo. Appreciate y'all, man, for having me.
Hey, Kyle, hey, big bro, I can't hear you, man. Can y'all hear him? Because it's going in and out.
Yeah, you coming in
I
clear,
can hear
bro.
him. I can hear him. Salute, bro.
Young billionaire got that welfare Wi-Fi. Shout out to my nigga. But anyhow, yeah, we hear you, dog. You want to add in on the discussion, man? We was talking about Yildirim, he heartbroken, and Diaz getting threatened out here, man. Getting threatened. They said the fix is in. Canelo slipped him a couple $1 million to get that boy the wrong game plan to get blazed out in front of Turkey. You know what I mean?
I'm not okay. We can't say fixed though, man. It's gotta be blatantly fixed. For you know what I'm saying? Like the boy just got his ass whooped. He just didn't belong in there with him. You know what I'm saying? I think he just got his ass whooped. I don't think it was a fixed fight because he did get punched out a little bit, but I can't call it fixed. He got his ass whooped, but I can't call it fixed though.
Yeah, but
hey, TBS, and you know what, bro?
Dropped that round before. My bad. Go ahead, Young Bill.
I still want a clarification on did Yildirim himself say he wanted to quit, or was it the ref who stopped it?
They said
the trainer.
They said they asked. Go ahead, H.
My bad, Black. I think it was the trainer Yoel Diaz, and that's why he's receiving death threats.
Maybe he.
Hey, you know what?
I don't know, but somebody said earlier on the panel.
I thought they could have let him go another round. You know.
Yeah.
But listen, they said earlier on the panel that they asked him. He was like, "I'm gonna give you one more round," and homie looked at him like, "No."
He could have had a concussion. Some people just want to quit. I mean,
it's called Canelo.
And I was surprised that Joel Diaz was training them too. Sometimes trainers just do it for the money. I get it, but I was like, dude, don't even really have a chance.
Mango juice in here.
Now, I do remember on fight night. I remember this. I remember the corner asking him. I think it was after the first round. They said, "Are you already hurt? Did that already hurt you?" And I remember, like, going in on that, and like, "Yo, that's that's something that they've seen that he's already affected by these shots." So I don't believe any of that crap, to be honest.
Yo, I got breaking news. IOTBA just interviewed Regis Prograis. Did y'all see that?
I saw it.
I'm gonna have to watch it because
on his channel.
It's on my channel. I uploaded it on my channel right now.
He
IOTBA
talked to
interview with Regis Prograis about fighting Tank Davis and Adrian Broner. You can screen share it. Go to my channel, screen share it. You could do that, Black.
Hey, shout out.
I was just shit. Good looking out, bro. Just on the breaking news.
Just like, say here, come on, bro.
Hey, you know what though? Avni Yildirim, he fooled the shit out of me when he first walked in the ring. I was like, man, he came in the ring with the most confident I ever seen a Canelo opponent to quit that early. Like he looked like he really wanted. He looked like he really wanted to be there at first. Before the fight started, he was like, yeah. I mean, he was excited. He was hyped in the motherfucker too. And I seen him, I was like, damn, Avni Yildirim looked like he got some familiarity with Canelo. I was like, damn, he really want to be there. Hey, he fooled me though, bro, because he looked really confident. Like Callum Smith didn't look that confident.
It was fake.
Yeah, that's right, man. I felt the same way.
Always talk about, this guy has a chance. Joel Diaz was doing it for the money, man. It's so ridiculous.
Hey, but Jalik, you can't tell me he didn't look confident the way he bounced in the ring and shit. I was like, man, he got a little spring in his step. Like Callum Smith didn't have none of that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. I just seen somewhere. What are y'all thoughts on Gary Russell and Ray Vargas?
I got Russell. I think Russell takes that fight.
He doing his yearly mandatory shot. The guy doesn't seem like he's really committed to really. I don't know. I think Lomachenko beat the desire out of Gary Russell. I don't know what's up with Gary Russell.
Facts, though. Facts.
Yeah,
Look at Delete coming in with this shit.
No,
Delete is right, though.
He's right. it's like he took his heart or something. I don't get it with this guy.
Facts, Shalik. You know, Gary Russell, he's a disappointment in the sport of boxing. But I think Gary Russell might be the best at 126 when you really think about it. That division is kind of weak right now at 120. You got to let me finish my piece.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? I think Gary Russell right now is the longest reigning champion in boxing. Gary Russell, he did lose to Lomachenko, but he wasn't knocked out. Gary Russell, he took that fight early in his career. So Gary Russell, he's been inactive. I think Gary Russell is the best at 126.
Hey, H, I want to see him against Navarrete, man.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh,
I want to see that. I want to see somebody
right there.
So, hey, YB, who would be better than Gary Russell at 126 to YB and pass it around?
Oh, no. I think Gary Russell's the best. But you know what? I think his toughest competition would be Manuel Navarrete.
Yeah, Navarrete didn't look that good in his last fight.
He'll beat him, dog. I think he'll beat him.
Yeah.
I
think he'll beat Navarrete too. But you know, at 122, them guys was really kind of waiting out Navarrete.
I mean, hopefully he's somebody who will step in the ring with him.
Yeah.
I know them guys like Mares, Leo Santa Cruz, Frampton. Them guys didn't want to fuck with Russell at 26.
Yeah. That division is weak though. Now you got people that moved up. Shakur Stevenson at 130 now. So the division is actually one of the weakest in boxing.
Right. Hey, H, let me ask you this. Do you think that that Regis and Tank stuff is cap?
Man, that's a good question right there because Tank trying to fight against Mario Barrios. Why not Regis Prograis? They in the same weight class. They both on the same stable. Regis Prograis calling for that smoke. Regis Prograis is a bigger name than Mario Barrios, and I think it's a better fight. What about you?
I know what I'll say. It's a tougher fight and a lesser payday.
Well, hey, would y'all buy Tank versus Regis? Would y'all pay for it?
That's
I pay for it. I mean,
that's bigger.
I don't know about shit. Tank's gonna probably be on pay-per-view anyway, so we'll have to pay for it if you want to see it.
Let's put it in perspective though. When we talking about Mario Barrios versus Tank, right? Mario Barrios got a junior varsity belt where they can say like, oh,
yeah, they can't sell that.
About to go to the little championship.
So now they can say like, oh yeah, he got all 3 belts simultaneously. He's a 3-time world champion, 3 different weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be able to put a wool over the casual fans' eyes. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to do that easy because all they're gonna say is, oh yeah, man, he's a champion. And then once somebody move up from like 140, they do the unification bout for the undisputed. The belt is vacated after that because whoever wins is going up. So then it's like a free for all. So he can probably get the super belt if he fight whoever. Because I think the PBC has the WBA in their back pocket, like WBO has.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
Top Rank got the WBO in their back pocket. I think those are the.
You know where you run into problems though? You run into problems when you move back down. See, like Roy Jones when he moved up to heavyweight and then he tried to move back down to 175. You run into problems like that. So what they're doing with Tank to me is a big mistake right now. If they move him up to 140 and then they try to move him back down, then he's gonna get knocked out.
Yeah. His work ethic, I believe, is going to catch up to him because he does have skills in certain parts. He underrated, but his work ethic is about to catch up to him real soon. It's obvious with the Tank situation. So I'm surprised he's not fighting Fortuna. Fortuna is ranked real high. Fortuna don't want no smoke with Devin Haney. So why not fight Tank Davis? And that's at 135.
Hey, Jalik, I think your boy Bieber's gonna fight Fortuna.
You think so? You think Al Haymon? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, remember there was rumors that they was in talks before. I mean, I know that Sampson and the promoter said it was a lie.
Right there, though. Either way.
But where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it might be true.
Or they should just make the Tank fight. I don't see what they waiting on. They both need the fighters. Tank versus them.
What about JoJo Diaz?
Yeah, that's a nice fight.
He
That's a
done.
nice fight.
He kind of messed up with that not making weight. I ain't saying he done, but he might as well move to 135 too. He was like 3 pounds over.
Yeah. But you see, yeah, so he already a 135er if he fighting at 33.
Yeah, he kind of messed himself up. If he would have made weight, they probably could have done a unification with JoJo. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. The Regis Prograis fight versus Tank will be big, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt that right there.
You know what? I don't ever like Haplo was saying. I don't ever see Tank going back down to 130 though. I think he's gonna be a 35er and a 140 from here on out.
Yeah,
he's gonna be at 135. The only reason why he made 130 again is because Santa Cruz. You know, there was like Santa Cruz didn't want him to weigh at 135 because that's too big for Santa Cruz. So they wanted him down at 130, which is more of a fair fight. It wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It was still a weight disadvantage, but you know, it would have been too much for Santa Cruz to fight him at 35. That's why I think he fought at 30.
Yo, Black, when is a good time I should go live, my brother? How long you gonna keep it going? And I could reschedule the joint.
Let's simmer it down, bro. We 3 hours. We cooked on 3 hours, man. We can go over
Yeah,
this.
definitely. I'm just gonna.
It's cool if I drop the link in the chat, Black.
Say again?
Is it cool if I drop the link in the chat?
Oh, go ahead, fam. Do you think?
Hey, I gotta touch on something. So the difference between Tank and Roy Jones is Tank is already a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He already walked hella heavy. So it's easier for him to get down and go up. You know what I'm saying? But with Roy Jones, he had to go up hella just to get to heavyweight. You feel what I'm saying? And he gained hella muscle. He had to do hella shit. So that's why I think it didn't work out.
I think that's a great point. And I like what you said, man. It's excellent thoughts from you. I think it was opportunity. You know, he was seizing opportunity. But real quick with what young Bill was saying about Tank, I think not only and Haplo, but with him moving up to 140, he'll force like the Tevin Farmers and these other guys to go up there to him. So I think, you know, like we all know, you know, he's got the cards in his favor.
That's true. That's true.
Big A side, King David. Big A side.
But how, if they keep saying he this star, you can't be a star unless you fight like big pay-per-views. And who's he gonna fight on pay-per-view that's big? Like you can't. He not Mike Tyson.
Teofimo Lopez.
Right.
Devin Haney. Devin Haney. Hey, I'm finna go live. Black, come through. Everybody come through.
For sure, we there.
For sure. Teofimo. Hey, Jalik, he gonna fight Teofimo or your boy Beaver on pay-per-view, bro. Because you know, look, this is the thing. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teo all going to 140 one day. So, I mean, soon, like within the next year and a half, bro, all of them will be at 140.
So Tank, yeah, that's
gonna be. Let's hit that ring and let's keep that flame going, man. And let's bring that to H.
All right. One more thing, real quick, Black. Because remember, Devin Haney even said he was having trouble, and Teofimo, all of them said they were big 135s. So they all said they had intentions of moving up to 40 in the next under 2 years. Yeah. So yeah, bro, all the 35s are gonna be 140s, and it's gonna be a crazy, crazy time when they all fight.
All of them except for Justin.
Who, Ryan? Ryan will go up to 42.
Justin.
I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay down there.
Yeah, I don't know nowadays. If
man, Ryan ain't shit.
PBS, man, come on, bro. Ryan packed the punch. So Ryan still got talent, right, Jalik?
Yeah, I don't know what he doing, man. I'm not his match.
I asked you because you know boxing, bro. You be saying that he got talent. I believe you.
Like from a skill point, with those fights, he got a 50-50 shot, man, because he do got some quick hands, and I think that learning experience he did with Luke Campbell was saying something, and he can crack in there. And then he go into the body, and he pretty confident, and it shows that he's just not gonna give in and quit. And for him to keep his composure, because a lot of times, like say when Zab Judah got hit with that shot against Costa Zoo, people just lose their bearings. So to keep the composure, not to get off track, but if y'all remember Tim Bradley when he got hit by Kendall Hall, you see how he took a knee. That's the difference between winning and losing. So you can't really teach that in boxing. Those little things like that make a big difference. So if he get hit with a shot, he hit Teofimo with a shot. Teofimo might not know how to respond, but whoever respond better can win because they both cracking. But who knows, man? Justin Bieber gonna have to do something, man.
I don't believe in his ministry, man. I don't think he's gonna do nothing. I don't think he's gonna fight none of these guys. I think he's gonna keep appealing to the 13 to 16-year-old teenage female. You know what I'm saying? To keep his likes up. I don't think he's gonna do no boxing though.
We'll see, man. But thanks
Hey man, I appreciate y'all coming on. Shout out to TBS, Jalik the leader, Lisa Bells,
Yeah,
Haplo,
thanks for having me.
my bro Actual, Red Glove Militant, 1-2 Kid, everybody that tuned in and participated in this particular live stream, man. And make sure y'all check the description for the source we spoke on earlier today. And that's really all I got. We're gonna go over to H Money Boxing, and we're gonna check out that live stream. We're gonna support, and make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe. UGC, we're out of here, man. Peace.
All righty. All right, peace, everybody.